Land of power, land of might, exceptional rage, endless fight, patriot bulldozer, leading the way, crushing all foes, making them pay. Flag in hand, fury in eyes, screams of pride, ignoring lies, iron grip, ruthless and cold, American dream, fierce and bold, bow before the storm, unstoppable wave, marching forward, no soul to save, bulldozers wrath, tearing apart, exceptionalism, fire in the heart, no retreat, no surrender, bulldozers force, a savage offender, red, white, blue, burning bright, in the chaos he finds delight, blazing trails of destruction left, in the name of the blessed, the theft, freedom's price, a crimson blade, bulldozer, savage of legend made, bow before the storm, unstoppable wave, marching forward, no soul to save, bulldozer's wrath, tearing apart, exceptionalism, fire in the heart. Blazing trails of destruction left, in the name of the blessed, the theft, freedom's price, a crimson blade, bulldozer, savage of fate, legend made, bow before the storm, unstoppable wave, marching forward, no soul to save, bulldozer's wrath, tearing apart, exceptionalism, fire in the heart.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you all are having a tantalizing Tuesday evening. Welcome to the Dozer Den. If you have not yet smashed that like button, go ahead and give it a good thumping. Caress the like button. Lean in real close to the like button. Whisper sweet nothings in its ear. And then just pound away, guys. Pound it. And I get it. You might get excited about the like button, but if you do, make sure if you're going to hit it more than once, you hit it at least thrice. For if you hit it twice, it cancels it out. You don't want to do that. You want to be a proud Killdozer here in the Dozer Den. What's up, Cheddar Steve? Good to see you. Heard tonight was going to be a salute to AIDS. I mean, nurse aides? AIDS for, maybe like, people with disabilities? Yes. Yes. But no, AIDS. Yes, AIDS. Good job, AIDS. Doing the Lord's work. Oh. What's up, Sartorius? Good to see ya. Mm. If Whistlin Diesel is arrested, then he needs to call my cousin, Vinny Vin Diesel. It'd be great. It'd be great. A lot of X's involved with Vinny Vin Diesel, okay? A lot of X's. A lot of cars, a lot of really, really crazy Michael Bay-esque explosions. Is Michael Bay involved with the Fast and Furious franchise? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I stopped watching it, like, I think Too Fast, or Tokyo Drift. I think I watched that one. I may have watched the fourth one. Maybe. But anyways, guys, we are streaming tonight on Rumble. We're on the DozerDen.locals.com. We're on Pilled.net. Get you a dose of that good stuff on Pilled.net. What is the good stuff? The truth. Can you handle it? We're on X, on the X machine. X streaming away. It's a good time. X is at Billdozer74 __. Give me a follow over there if you have not yet done so. I have over 4,000 followers for some reason, although we're dwindling slowly but surely. We were at 4,070 and now we're down to 4,025. I don't know why. Probably bots or just people that don't like that I criticize Trump from time to time on the X machine. As far as I'm concerned, if you're one of those accounts, which you're most likely fake, you see a lot of these accounts that are following more than they have followers, or just about the same amount, and it's like, okay, where's the real interaction? That's the thing. Where's the real interaction? That's what you're supposed to be going for. Actually connecting with people. Yes, Cheddar Steve, you were first. I was in fact late and gay tonight, like 1 minute late and gay. Sorry about that. I was making a mad dash up here after getting home from Middle Dozer's first reconciliation. Yes, we're Catholic. Not great Catholics, but we try. So, yeah, first confession. So she got to go do that. I don't really feel the need to go on personally, but it's a good part of the growing up process and part of it's part of Catholicism as you're going along, as you're maturing in your faith with this denomination. And I think it's important to go ahead and at least go a couple times. So that's what we were doing. She said it wasn't as bad as she thought it was. She was very nervous, though. Very nervous. But I'm proud of her. She got it done, got it out the way. Guys, if you didn't know, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. Central. That's right. I think we're going to go ahead and shift it to 9 p.m. Central. Feels like it's a decent time slot. Unless you guys think 9:30 worked better. If you guys, let me know in the chat. If you think 9:30 worked better, we'll go back to doing it at 9:30. And that way I don't have to change my my intro videos. Video, rather. There's one. There can only be one. But anyways, Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, we do about 3 to 4 news topics with palate cleansers sprinkled about the show because you got to break up the monotony, right? Saturday streams, it's a chill stream, a decompressed stream, a hangout stream for you amazing Killdozers here in the Dozer Den, because sometimes you got to get away from all the bullshit. That's okay. And of course, we might have 1 or 2 topics on Saturday streams, but the main focus is music video requests for the Dozer Den DJ Hour, where you can rock out with your cock out, jam out with your clam out. Those are the only 2 options. If you're intersex, I ask that you pick a fucking lane already. Please, God, pick a lane. Michael Bay was Terminator. Yes, indeed. If you guys could kindly share this stream out with your loved ones, friends, family, ex-girlfriends, boyfriends, Zers, and friends, I'm not judging. Just keep it consensual between adults and preferably behind closed doors, and we won't have a problem. If you could repost this stream here on Rumble or on Pill.net or on the X machine, I would sincerely appreciate that. When I see the Pill.net reposts and red pills, I will shout those out when they happen. Rumble usually doesn't show up in a notification when those happen. At least sometimes it does. It did once, but usually they don't. So periodically I'll be refreshing and checking my notification bell to see who has commented and who has reposted the stream here on Rumble, and I will give you a shout out because I appreciate that interaction. So what is up, Sully the Gun Club in the chat? Guys, if you haven't followed Sully yet, go ahead and give him a follow. Click on the name or the icon and get over to Sully the Gun Club and Real Hard Truths, his 2 channels here on the Rumbles. Good folks, worth a follow, worth your viewership, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, if you would want to check out the DozerDen.locals.com, that is a cool little community that you could be a part of. Look at that, we got a Pill.net notification. Oh man. Sheriff Hector red pilled and reposted on pill.net. I didn't get the notification on my laptop. Weird. Huh. Usually it shows up on the laptop. At least it showed up on my phone. That's nice. Yeah, where was I? I'm scrolling tonight, guys. I'm a little bit out of it. Not gonna lie. There it is. Thank you, Sully, for sharing the stream out. I appreciate that support, good sir. The dozerden.locals.com. So, cool thing about the dozerden.locals.com, you do have to pay $5 a month to participate in the live chat, but it is one of the most free speech live chats on the interwebs, and you can post things that you find interesting in the community, and you can comment on the things that I may post in the community. So, you can also join the Discord. The Discord is completely free. You can join the locals, the dozerden.locals.com for free, but to participate in the live chat, you have to pay $5 a month. Cool thing about it is you get all the benefits of locals plus the benefits of a Rumble subscription, which are your name lit up in the most beautiful shade of MAGA red. That's right, you'll catch a Rumble rash. The only treatment is more America. It oozes patriotism. It's one of the best rashes you can get. Trust me, that's what they all say. It's pretty great. And you'll get access to a plethora of wondrous, stupendous, fantabulous emotes. Some animated, some not. Hopefully all at least a little bit entertaining. That's the goal, guys. You can also support this channel with gifted subs, Rumble rants. You can Cash App. Oh, is it going to let me do things tonight? No, Rumble Studio, you're going to be that way. Am I going to have to refresh 5 minutes into the stream just to be able to use the freaking functionality? Really, guy? Really? What? I lost one of my freaking... where's my Venmo at? You bastards. You dirty bastards, Rumble. Why'd you do this to me? I'm going to refresh real quick. Just see if we can fix this. I hope I'm back. Yeah, they got rid of my graphic. What the freak? Well, anyways, there's the Cash App. Right over there. The link to the Venmo is in the description. I'll have to put my Venmo back up here, I guess. That's weird. I wonder why I got rid of that. If I have to get rid of one, I'll get rid of one, I guess. But, I don't know. That Cash App goes directly to the Dozer Den, or Venmo goes directly to the Dozer Den household. But if you want to Rumble rant, if you want to gift subs, you can shower the chat with your love. Or spray the chat with your love. Whatever verb you want to use, I'm not going to judge you, okay? I'm not that kind of guy. We talk about stuff and things here in the Dozer Den. Stuff and things, enunciation, quite important on the internet. Just saying. But thank you guys for the support. Thank you for coming back after I took a 12-day hiatus. I was out in the woods, out in the deer woods, being manly, doing man things, drinking alcohol, splitting wood, lighting fires, eating meat, bacon and eggs. Chili one night. It's pretty good. We caught a pack rat. Excuse me. Ooh. We caught a pack rat in the trailer on a blue Dorito. It worked. I was glad for it. And then we killed it, because that's what you do. Although, I'm not going to lie, really, when we go out there, we're the pack rats guests. They're out there the whole year. We're just out there for like a week. So, they had chewed holes through the feet of the little curtain, or skirt part of the couch there at the feet. They had chewed holes through that, so they didn't get to, I guess, have to push through. Lazy. What happened was, it was probably like a MoDOT project. You know, when the road crews are out there, you got 2 people working, 3 or 4 sitting around watching. That's what it was. You probably had 1 or 2 pack rats actually doing the work. The other ones were just skittering about watching, not doing much. Most likely, that's what happened. But anyways, guys, we have some topics tonight. We do have topics. Do you guys know about Whistlin Diesel? Whistlin Diesel, guys, he's one of the guys. And I will say, tread on those who tread on you. He built the Killdozer 2.0. It was pretty cool. We watched it. On the anniversary of on Killdozer Day. Okay, on Killdozer Day. Rest in peace, Marvin Heemeyer. So he made Killdozer 2.0, and he does a lot of other really fun content on the YouTubes. Wish he would go to other places like Rumble. Be nice. But he got arrested for something pretty serious, guys. Something pretty serious, pretty hardcore. When you live a wild life and you do a bunch of wild things and you make wild content, it's going to catch up to you eventually. And they got him, guys. The Tennessee government finally got Whistlin Diesel on tax evasion. I know, salacious, right? One of the sexiest crimes you can commit, tax evasion. How dare he? How dare he? Taxation is theft, by the way. But there's Tennessee, quite gay and lame of you to pull what you did with Whistlin Diesel. Not very cool. It seems like it is a power play. Seems like from what I gather, he got a Ferrari or something like that in Montana and had an LLC up there or something, so he wouldn't have to. So pretty much, so he paid the Montana taxes, I guess, or he had it in Montana, used it in Montana, didn't even like bring it to Tennessee or something, and because he's a resident of Tennessee, Tennessee still wanted him to pay sales tax. Fuck you, government of Tennessee. Fuck y'all. No, absolutely fucking not. You do not get to pull that crap. But they arrested him, went down his big old long driveway and freaking put him in cuffs. Didn't even send him a summons, nothing in the mail, no emails, nothing. Just showed up to arrest his ass for tax evasion. How bored must they have been? And it's not like the dude hasn't paid a ton of taxes to the state of Tennessee already. Dude makes a ton of fucking money based in Tennessee. I would not doubt if he would move at this point because screw them. But we got a 20-minute video that he put out that we'll watch and kind of react to as he states his case. I tend to automatically side with the little guy, which when it comes to the government and even a wealthy YouTuber, the wealthy YouTuber is the little guy compared to the behemoth that is the government, even a state government. But what's up, Harry Toe? Good to see you. Everything that could go wrong today at work did go wrong, and when I got home, the power went out and won't be on for... Damn, dude! Harry Toe, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear it. Well, I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry that happened. That sucks, man. Hope you have a better day tomorrow, and hope your power comes back on. Thank you for using what little battery life you have left in your phone, I assume, or device to hang out here in the Dozer Den. Glad to see you again, Harry Toe 2. And I am sorry that I did not do a stream on Saturday. Guys, I got back from the woods in the late afternoon, and I was spent. I woke up that morning, early in the morning, and gone out for a hunt, so I just did not have it in me. Like, I didn't have the energy to do a show, and I was hanging out with the family. So that's what I was doing on Saturday night, but we will be back on Saturday. I don't think I'm going to be able to do... I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do a Thursday stream because it's Thanksgiving, but I might. If I do, we might watch something. We might just do a watch party. That's kind of what I had in my head. Maybe thinking about finding a John Candy film or something like that. I don't know. That's just kind of an idea I had kicking around in my head. But it's a holiday, and we might just do a watch party. So if I do stream on Thursday, that's most likely what it would be, or the age of disclosure. That's a possibility. But we have topics. Whistlin Diesel. We're going to watch that. We're going to react to it. Second topic of the evening. A man for Iron Age, world's strongest. Won the women's strongest, the world's strongest woman title in, I think, Texas or something like that. Yeah. Arlington, Texas. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Harry Toe hitting the chat right off the bat. Just showed up and dropping fives. Bam. Turning the chat yellow. Absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Thank you so much, Harry Toe 2, for that $5 donation. Good to see it. It's not gold, but it's close enough.
I love gold.
Thank you for that. By the way, guys, every stream we have the possibility of reaching hat goal. That's right. If we hit $50 worth of donations, I'll put on a fancy hat. That I will. It will be glorious. It will be glorious to reach a fancy hat goal on a Tuesday. We've done it before. Age of Disclosure is an awesome documentary. I've heard good things, Harry Toe. It's on Amazon Prime, from what I understand. and I am looking forward to watching it. And I kind of want to watch it with you guys. So I don't know if we're going to do that on Thursday. If I do a stream on Thursday, it'll probably be that. That it sounds like it's freaking great. There's a lot of very apparently it's very, very well done. That's I've really heard only good things. Some people, the Skywatch signal or whatever, Skywatchers, whatever, they were kind of throwing shade at it because they're competition. So I get it. I get it. And the UFO community, they get a little bit snipey with each other sometimes when honestly they should just it's $20 to rent. It's probably worth it. Honestly. I think I'll probably pay it. I'll probably pay it. I think it's probably worth it. And I appreciate the work that they put into it. Really high production from the clips that I've seen, really detailed stuff. And after we talk about the world's strongest man, world's strongest woman, we can't be bigots. You know what? I think really quick, I think we have a quick I actually think we have you can buy it for $25. Hell yeah. I might just do that. I think we have footage from the competition in Arlington, Texas, by the way.
A beautiful day in Morrison, Colorado as we get ready for the 6th annual Strong Woman Competition, a 2-day-long competition of tests built to push athletes to their very limits. Joining me now is the current champion of the Strong Woman Competition, Strong Woman. Miss Woman, do you feel ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready, David. There are just so many amazing women athletes out here today. It makes me so proud.
Now,
I am streaming to YouTube today too, so this is gonna get cut, but whatever.
This is the first year that a trans woman is in the competition. How do you feel about that?
Amazing. I feel honored to be a part of history. I have a lot of incredible trans friends who are athletes, and so we're all inspired. This woman's competing.
Uh-huh. And have you actually ever met Heather Swanson?
No, I've never competed against her before, no.
She's not exactly your average trans athlete.
Well, what is an average trans athlete? Honestly, I find that kind of bigoted, David.
Okay. And it's parody, but this is the problem. Women like that, there are women that would actually say, you know what, it's not parody. It's women actually say this shit. Women actually do it because they're their own worst enemy when it comes to this. And this is where they need men to step in and go, no, you silly, silly ladies. You need somebody to protect you from yourself. Literally.
Okay. Heather Swanson is actually joining us now. Miss Swanson, how does it feel to be competing today?
I can't tell you how free I feel now that I've started identifying as a woman. Now that I can compete as female, I'm ready to smash the other girls.
And is it correct you just started identifying as female 2 weeks ago?
I'm not here to talk about my transition. I'm here to kick some fucking ass. Let me tell you something, Dingleberry.
David Perry.
I'm gonna roll up the other women here, and I'm gonna smoke them. I am the strongest woman this state has ever seen.
South Park is prophetic, guys. Absolutely prophetic. God. What's up, Bartavello?
Any words for the challenger, Miss Woman?
Good luck, Heather.
Luck is for dudes.
Well, with that, let's get right to the action.
It's a strong, independent women.
Rising to the top, push it to the edge, give it all you got, barely break a sweat, strong woman.
South Park is awesome. Yes, they're pretty gay now. Like they're all just about Trump apparently this season. I haven't watched the newest seasons of South Park, and I definitely don't want to watch this one. You can only harp on the same topic so much before it's like, okay, you're gay now, cool.
Strong woman, strong. Yeah, she's got speed, she's got the move, she's got the muscle and a whole lot to prove. Strong woman, strong woman, strong. Hey yo, go strong woman, go. Hey you, your time is now. What you gonna do? Head to the middle, find another gear.
Guys, this is the actual footage from the Arlington, Texan Iron Age Strongest Woman competition.
She takes what she wants, nothing left to be a strong woman. Strong woman. Now, hey girl,
Breaking an orbital socket after orbital socket.
you're the best.
Just like Fallon Fox.
in the world. And hey, hun, don't look now, but you just won.
Yeah, I won! I'm a strong woman! Look at it! It's time! I'm the best! I'm the strongest!
It's brave and beautiful, and if you don't say so, you're a fucking bigot. It's brave and beautiful, damn it. No, that's yeah. That's a thing. The third topic that we're going to get into, disclosure possibly coming from Donald Trump. According to David Grusch, we have an interview with Brett Baer on Fox News, where he talks about some things and stuff, and he kind of pokes at Trump's ego. That's the way to get him to do stuff, honestly. It really is. It's the best way. Just get at his ego. And you'll get him to go ahead and act. Maybe. He could be the guy. And I'll freaking give him props if he is. Guys, I may have my complaints, but I'm still going to I'll cheer when when appropriate. I will cheer when appropriate. Man, I will say a week and a half, almost like a week and a half off. It was nice. I got signal, like 1 bar of signal, kind of in the stand, so I could check on some things when I was up waiting for a deer. But yeah, it's just that the federal politics has just gotten really gay. I'll still talk about it and I'll still be engaged, but I think the uniparty, the deep state, whatever you want to call it, it's just it needs to fall apart. The current system, government structure, I think, just needs to fall apart. At least the intel agencies. Those 3-letter agencies need to burn into ash. They don't need to, they are the head of the snake. They control everything. We really don't even have a constitution at this point, as long as they are able to function as they have been. That's the cold hard truth. Until something is done about that, we're at their whim. And I don't like that feeling. I don't. It makes me want to focus on local and state stuff more. I know people that are getting involved in their small town politics, which, what you gotta do, I guess. I mean, that one's on its way out from what I understand, isn't it, Pulled McGroin? By the way, good evening, Pulled McGroin. Nice to see you. I think the Department of Education needs to go before the alphabet agencies. I thought Linda McMahon was supposed to be working on getting rid of it, like completely. That's what I thought. Maybe I'm incorrect. I could have sworn I read that somewhere, though. That pretty much her job was to come in and work on getting rid of it. That's what I thought. But I've been pulling marathon shifts. Hope you enjoyed your vacay. Damn, Sully. Beast mode, bud. Beast mode. It's supposed to, but it's still there. It's very hard to get rid of government power. When government has power, trying to get them to get rid of to relinquish it, almost impossible. Almost impossible. But God bless you, Sully, for putting in those marathon shifts, man. Yeah, I needed it. Found a cool rock. Showed it yesterday on the stream, but it's a geode. This is after I missed that buck on opening day. Yes, we have a cool rock. Geode. I'm losing pieces every time I open it. Tantalum was saying that it's probably calcite in the middle there, which is probably correct. And maybe it's quartz surrounding it. I'm not 100% sure. I need to stop opening that over my laptop, though. It's a really cool rock, though. I saw it when I was walking back up from trying to see if there was a blood trail, which there wasn't, which means I missed it. Gosh, no, it's stuck in the thing. What happened? I have to break out my knife early. Starting to waste away. Can't go fast enough. Dang, man. Let's see. Oh. These days I'll get a PC, guys, but I've been streaming from my laptop for, and I guess April it'll be 2 years. Been streaming, but you're saying Harry Toast says it's a dinosaur egg. That's the yolk. That's that dried up yolk in there. That's what that is. But yeah, we're gonna watch and react to the interview with David Grusch. Grusch has been on with Joe Rogan too, and there are quite a few people that are kind of saying that Trump could be the guy to go ahead and say. Apparently, they're saying, sources say that Trump was thinking about doing it the first administration, but was talked out of it. I think it's. I won't, with how much they've talked about it, honestly, I don't think the public's going to be that surprised if they do go ahead and say that, yes, there are civilizations that we've had contact with in a very limited capacity. I think they're probably other terrestrial. I don't think they're necessarily extraterrestrial. I think it's probably something that's been here longer than we have. If it is anything, or maybe transports through other ways. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. If it's a distraction, I really don't care at this point. Distract away. Give me my shiny object. I want the shiny object at this point. Which does that make me the guy in the Matrix that's like eating the fake steak? Like, I know it's fake, but it's delicious and I fucking want it. What's up, Jonah Finn? Did I find that today? No, that was out in the woods. That was when I was out in the deer woods after I shot at that buck and missed it, sadly. They talk about this in Age of Disclosure. Hell yes. We're gonna. Ooh, we might. That might be, if we stream Thursday. I might be doing that. It's a possibility. It is a possibility. But no, I found that. What's up, Laura Blades? Good to see you. Good evening, good lads and ladies. What's up, Minnesota 260? Shot and missed. Yes, I shot and missed. But I made up for it the next day, and I got an 8-point. I showed that off yesterday. Did a European mount. My TikTok that I posted of it boiling on the stove has gotten over 125,000 views. I think that's a little viral. I still have 68 followers on TikTok. Killdozer74 on TikTok if you've got that Chicom app on your device. And I already gave all my excuses, Minnesota 260. I gave all my excuses yesterday. You can go back and watch. We talked about the deer woods for about an hour and a half because it was a good time. And I like talking about that stuff. And I did actually do an hour and 56 minutes of a fishing stream, which I will post the full thing. It only took 30 minutes when I did record to live, pre-record, premiere to live. And I don't know why Rumble only took the first 30 minutes, but it did. It's some beautiful, beautiful shots of the pond and like just the way the sun hits it towards like about 45, 50 minutes in. But you missed Once Upon a Time? Once. Yeah, I missed 3 shots on that buck in the morning. And then I had a big buck that evening. Freaking buckinator just stomping down into the gully. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to be patient. Because I wasn't patient that morning and I took some bad shots I shouldn't have. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait. He's going in a perfect trajectory. He's going to line up. It's going to be a beautiful shot right in my comfort zone. I could have shot at him. Would have been a little slightly to the left. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. My gun was a vegetarian, Minnesota 260. My gun was a vegetarian. That's my excuse. I hate myself for it. Because it was a big body buck. Freaking out past the damn ears. Just, good spread. At least an 8-point, maybe one of the 9 points that's out there. And then that evening, there's a younger buck, but bigger bodied, and possibly the 9-point that we've seen on the cam. It is very disgraceful. I agree. I beat myself up a lot. Saw a big boy coming, and I figured he was going to keep coming on the trajectory, right? 30 seconds later, it's like he spirited away up the hill 230 yards, 220 yards. I guess maybe he got a whiff of me, or he got a whiff of a doe or something, and he decided to shoot up at a V away from me. And I shouldn't have shot at him because it just wasn't a good shot. He was going into some brush, and I went ahead and shot. Wasted 4 bullets opening day. Suck. Whole bunch of suck. Second day on Sunday. I did make up for it. Younger 8-point, probably 2.5, maybe 3-year-old deer. Still nice rack. Not as impressive as that one back there, but still a pretty nice rack. He's coming from the other direction down the gully, and about 110 yard shot. Freaking found the broadside right between 2 trees. Tagged him right through the heart. Shot through the heart. And I'm to blame. Yes. He ran about 30, 35 yards, then started thrashing and had the death throes. But I did get him. You can't eat the horns. Does are just as good for me. And you know what? I wish I would have got a doe because I had tags for does. I did, but yeah, I've got a decent amount of meat off that buck. It was a solid buck. I field dressed him, but dragging that thing a quarter mile. Oh God, I need to invest in some type of vehicle that I can get out on those steep hills and drag because I mean my nickname is the Bulldozer and I bulldozed away with that freaking deer. But good lord, good lord. Actually usually ground hunted or stalked. Started stand hunting got boring over the years. That's fair. I like watching all the critters and stuff. I had a gray squirrel try to come up in the stand with me pretty much. Well, it was about to, I swear, until I was like, boy, what are you doing? And it finally kind of looked at me and then decided to turn around and travel back down the tree. Skittered away, guys. He skittered away. It was fun, though. Saw some turkeys opening day, too. It was 75 degrees here in Southeast Missouri. 75 degrees opening day of the rifle season. Usually you don't expect to see big bucks running with those temperatures, but they were active. Oh my gosh, the rut is in. Recurve won't work in the stand. True. I can still get a buck here if I go out with archery tags, and I've never been bow hunting. It's just something that I never did. But I'm thinking about getting a crossbow. Well, borrowing little bro Dozer's crossbow and getting out there and trying to get another buck because I would like it. I would like it. Tried that, and the brace length on the bow is too long. Dead deer all over the road here. Ooh, damn. That sucks. That's one of the things too. People are like, oh, why are you going out and shooting the deer? Because that helps everybody. Helps the deer and it helps people. If you got too many of them, overpopulation causes some serious issues. They will total your vehicle. Absolutely total your vehicle. But it was a damn good time. I've got my my skull still hanging in the garage after simmering for 3.5 hours. And everybody on the TikTok, guys, everybody was saying, oh man, the smell, it's awful. Why are you doing it inside, man? It was like, oh, you like that brain smell? Well, no, because I got a blowgun attachment for my air compressor and I put it over my damn dumpster and I blew the brains out. Shoved it up in the freaking cranial, hole there and blew all the brains out. And I got most of the meat and eyes off and everything before I brought it home. It was like a 2-day-old kill, so it smelled like stew. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's going to smell disgusting." It didn't. It smelled like meat, boiling meat. So, buy a good used bear glass bow. Really challenges you, gives you the deer a chance to jump string. Deer over a minute, they'll destroy it. They will. I mean, you've got to keep them in check. They're beautiful, though. Beautiful. I have an 8-minute video here on my channel that showcases the big buck that I saw the next day after I got my smaller 8-point chasing after a doe or maybe a button buck. Not 100% sure. I think he might have tagged her and then came back and just was chilling, happy with himself. It's possible. It's possible. But yes. Let me see. Do I have anything that I want to show you guys before we get to... Oh, yes. I do want to show you. So, doing stuff at home. Do it yourself. What's up, Prince of the Air Jr.? Good to see you. Get your combo and mount dynamite on the arrows. Oh, God. Like Dukes of Hazzards. That's cool. Probably a little bit violent. Probably not the best thing for him, but praying I can keep them out of my veggies this year. Well, I mean, if you're a fan of alternative methods, that's coming up. I think that goes all the way into January this year here in Missouri, Southeast Missouri. Well, Missouri in general. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of deer on the road too. They're out running because people are out in the woods. So if the smell bothers you, Vic Vapor Rub, trust me, I know all about it. The smell didn't smell bad. It smelled just like boiled meat. I mean, my kids came out and were saying they were hungry because it was a fresh kill. I didn't leave the brains in and I got most of the meat off. So it was like stock. It was deer stock. That's pretty much what I made. Deer love the salt of all the plants along the roadside have absorbed in the spring. Huh. Well, that makes sense, Jonathan. Didn't even think about that, but you're probably right. Caught one in a snare. Damn. That'd be crazy. Those things are powerful. Deer are strong creatures. You do not want to mess with a deer. You don't. Did you guys ever watch Scrubs? Apparently, Scrubs is getting a reboot. They're back. And I'm okay with it.
I'm a big dog, real talk, heart cold, yeah, won't thaw. Big drop, stay drip with a bad.
I'm back, baby.
Do you know who those people are?
No.
Yeah, maybe try a different approach.
Maybe a little bit more like Dr. Cox.
Oh.
Listen up, newbies.
Hilly superstar there, Scooter.
Leave Bambi alone.
It's good to be back.
Why are you standing like that?
I don't know. It felt heroic.
Oh, okay.
Try it.
Oh, that does feel heroic. I like it.
I'm going to give it a chance, dang it. I'll give it a chance. I love Scrubs. I watched the hell out of that when I was younger. Nope. You guys not into the Scrubs, huh? Hey, maybe it'll be good. It's better than some of the stuff that they crank out nowadays, honestly. I'll give it a shot. If they, I haven't watched the new Futurama, but I've heard good things. So, I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I'm willing to entertain the idea, at least. That's what I'll say. Guys, when it comes to do-it-yourself stuff, I think you gotta know, you gotta be careful, okay? You gotta be careful. And this guy has the gear on, if this is real and not AI. But everything's fake and gay right now, so this could just be AI. I think it might be real, though. Here's some lathe work. Shit. Good thing he wore the visor. He lived from the looks of it, if that's real. Which it might not be. It might not be real. I don't know. That could get you. $50 I go out for years ago. Huh. Now, see, okay, now if you get a gut shot on one, the processing, like cleaning it and stuff, I can see that. That makes me gag a little bit, yeah. But as far as like, if you get a good clean shot, I really don't get that grossed out by processing. The worst part for me is the field dressing. I don't like that part at all, and I absolutely put gloves on, guys. I've heard of people getting infections, getting up in the bones. You get a cut, and then the deer blood gets in your cut, and just nah. Yeah, wood lathe, yeah. But no, I mean during the processing, cutting up the steaks and stuff didn't bother me at all. And the cooking it up, the boiling or simmering, I didn't really boil it. I simmered it for about 3.5 hours. About 3-hour mark is when I put the Dawn dish soap in. I honestly should have put more dish soap in there and put it in earlier. But it's drying out. I think it's starting to look pretty good. So, but anyways, guys, taxation is theft. Whistlin Diesel, popular content creator, got arrested. And what for? What for? Was it bitches and hoes with drugs in the crib? Was it some of the fancy cars? Were they used in trafficking? No, tax evasion, guys. Tennessee got Whistlin Diesel on tax evasion. And it's a good way to make sure people don't move to your state. Very petty from the sound of it on their part. But let's let, I think his name Jody? Let's let him talk about it. It's like a 22-minute video, but it's interesting. Let's listen.
A lot of my videos are very fun and lighthearted, so I joke around a lot, and that's my personality. But this video is different. Everything in this video is 100% real that I'm going to talk about. It actually happened, and I'm not joking around. So a few days ago, I was at work, working at my shop, and my guys come up to me and they're like, hey, there's like 6 cops coming down the driveway, and they're confused. I'm like, right, good one, guys. They're going to prank me. So I walk outside and...
Dude, the Killdozer 2.0 Minnesota 260, really freaking cool video. They freaking do tug of war with a tank. And the Killdozer 2.0 won.
Right away, they say, Mr. Detweiler, put your hands behind your back. And I'm like, is this a joke?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, that's me. Go there. Yep.
Is there a reason why?
Is this a joke?
They arrest me without, at this point, telling me why. I still have zero clue. I'm very cooperative, very cooperative. I'm looking at my guys like, is something going on here? And obviously, they have no clue what's going on either.
Does he have fat stacks of cash behind him? Is that what that is? Are those fat stacks of cash?
So these cops have walked down my whole driveway. My gate was shut, so they couldn't get in. They walked all the way down. And after like 2 minutes of us asking why, and one of them tightening the handcuffs until they wouldn't go anymore, they show us a piece of paper that says, this is a warrant for tax evasion.
What is this for?
This is for tax evasion.
And right away, I'm like, tax evasion? Because I've paid nearly $2 to the IRS and state.
Apparently, they just, from the sound of it, it's really, really petty what they did. But we'll let them get into the details.
I've paid all my taxes. It might look like what we do is illegal and sketchy, but I do everything within legal parameters. So we're very careful to pay our taxes. I have a great accountant that keeps track of everything. There was some word spreading around that I don't pay my taxes. I pay a lot more than what I should probably, actually. I think I'll go through this after and look at what I've been paying to make sure it's not too much. Nonetheless, I'm like, okay, the handcuffs are tight enough. And he keeps tightening them, like squeezing them tighter, like I'm going to run. I was very cooperative. None of us did anything disrespectful whatsoever. But
they were most likely trying to get you to react.
Filmed it, right? Because it's for our protection as well. Just as they have a body cam. This is America. People are on camera. And they're on my property as well. So they have a warrant for tax evasion. Of course, I have no clue what this is for. They won't explain why. I had not gotten a letter, a text, an email, a notice in the mail. No.
I don't know why they'd text you, but the letter or a notice would be reasonable in the mail.
Nobody got the slightest bit of notice what this could have been for. And I didn't even find out for several days after I was arrested. So, yeah, we have everything on camera. I'll play the video here so you guys can be caught up and see what happened.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, that's me. Well, they're out of the warrant. Yep. What's this for?
I don't know. Is there a reason why?
Is this a joke?
No, at least you guys are agents with the state. They'll explain it to you.
Okay.
Here we go, guys.
What's up?
That guy on the left ain't chasing nobody.
No, it's not.
He's gonna get groped. They groping
What's
him.
the paper? Is that the warrant?
Yeah.
No. Well, he has a warrant.
I have
This
a warrant.
is a criminal summons.
Okay.
Out of circuit court.
What is this for?
So why didn't they send that to him beforehand? Like, why did this require an arrest? This is just to make a fucking statement. That's what this looks like to me.
This is for tax evasion.
Okay.
Can I see that?
Who are you?
The COO of the company.
Is that what this whole thing is for?
Taylor, give him his copy. If he wants to give it to this guy, that's cool. 401. Are you cool with him accepting that on your?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's what this is about.
The sheriff's department has this for the company, Whistlin Diesel or whatever your company is called. But the
Oh, what a
state
faggot. Like, oh, whatever your company is called. Dude, chill.
agents have warrants for you individually.
Oh, so the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Same stuff.
It's both
but
tests, maybe.
Oh, okay.
It's for you as an individual and the LLC.
Okay, the cuffs are tightened up. Are you unlocking those or tightening them up?
I'm putting them where they want tightened more.
Okay.
Is this a joke? Are you
No,
guys?
it's not a
No.
joke at all. This is legitimate.
I just paid like $1 to IRS. So.
This is state, not federal.
Oh, just say.
State, yes.
This is county. And it's from Williams County. That's what we're serving. They're with the state. They're serving something completely different. We're just
Wait,
escorting
what's
them up
the
there.
completely different one?
No, it's the same.
Or
case,
they're both tax evasion.
Yeah, it's tax evasion. It's for you personally and for the company.
Okay.
The Department of Revenue.
Not federal.
No, state.
It's all state.
The Tennessee Department of Revenue got indictments against you as an individual and the LLC.
Not sure what this is for, but
But they didn't send any notification. No notification. This is bullshit. Like, this is just literally this is a flex from the state of Tennessee. That's what this is.
they say it's tax evasion. I just paid like $1 to IRS in the last 2 years, so we've made regular payments. So I'm not sure what this is about. So we'll see what it's for.
Mr. Detweiler, what this is it's state, not federal.
Okay. Right.
So it has nothing to do with the IRS. You have a bond that was set by the judge at $20,000. Okay.
Have they tried contacting me about this? Because I haven't.
They contacted us today and asked us to come out.
It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. They just literally said it right there. No, they haven't tried to contact him. This is unnecessary faggotry from the state. This is Boots marching because they fucking want to.
Here and assist them with serving the warrant,
So this
which
is
is
for
why
20.
the sheriff's office is
So this is
here.
for 20 grand.
No, the bond is 20 grand.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what the amount is.
That you could be out in the next few hours, just according to how quick the jail can get you processed.
Okay, where's he going now?
Williamson County Jail on Century Court.
4 weeks.
No,
I mean, you guys
it's
can
408
all the way
Century
to
Court.
the road.
Just
or-
meet him there?
You want someone to open the gate and you pull up?
It'll take a few
All
hours.
right. You just walk
Okay.
with us, I guess.
Get our steps in for the day.
Fag. Yeah. Boy, you need them. You fucking need them, boy. Get your steps in. They sent it to their garbage can. Yeah, probably.
All right, this is my first actual arrest, I guess. We walk all the way back up my driveway. I was like, I'll give you guys the gate code, and you can bring your cars down and pick me up. We can make this so convenient for everybody. I'll give you all the gate code if you want to just drive in next time, though. I mean, is this why the helicopter was over our place?
No.
Uh-huh.
All right.
We should have brought the helicopter.
You should have.
That's a long walk. They just wanted to get more time. They just wanted to get more time on an easy freaking arrest. That's what this shit is. Man, fucking gay. Like, I don't even watch his stuff much. I've watched some of his, like, he tests the like trucks and stuff like that. There was a really cool one he did with a did a Cybertruck one, just did like trying to just beat the hell out of it pretty much. I forgot what those are called, like destroying the Cybertruck or break the Cybertruck or something like that. But it's the Yeehaw Mouth. Yeah. I mean, he had plenty of cash to bond out and everything, but this is just ridiculous. This is where the process is the punishment kind of stuff. Fuck the state of Tennessee. And probably just the state in general. Fuck them.
You guys have like accountants and attorneys and stuff. Like, it should be squared away. I don't know. This is really unexpected.
The most money we spent is on taxes. So, yeah, all taxes are paid in full.
I make monthly payments from my accountant, like probably $1 a year for taxes. So we'll see what it's about, unless those haven't been getting made. But very interesting. I have no clue what it's for. So I guess I'm going to jail. They got the cuffs and everything. The cuffs are on my wrist.
And it's not a prank.
Can I get the Bluetooth or something today? Joe Tyler.
Yeah. See you, man.
Hi, sorry, this is some.
Hi, Cody.
He didn't always say he wanted to go to jail. He literally said that like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, shit.
I'm being very cooperative and chill, and I know some people at the sheriff's office, like, we're friends. I let them hunt on my property. So I was quite taken aback that no one was talking to us or communicating to us. I'm a very, in real life, I'm a very chill person. Like, I'll joke around and have fun. I was being very respectful. I'm like in my Christmas sweater. I'm just chilling. And all my guys are like so
hardcore thug life in the Christmas sweater, guys.
Confused. Like, they think I've done something terrible. They're like, what did Cody do? And I'm like, what did I do? I had no clue what I did. And so I thought, I was like, are they pinning me for like a murder? I was like actually worried it was something like crazy. And they're like, oh, tax evasion. I'm like, okay. They sent me an unmarked car. They say, hey, the bail is 20 grand. There was a lot of word spreading around that it was 2 million.
When does he get to the part where his accountant, quote unquote, accounted for his money? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I think, well, they're about to get into it, I think.
They left out the comma in the period. That's how fast the media can spread something false. I thought it was funny, though. They're much more polite at the sheriff's station, but they had the handcuffs like so tight I could not move my hands. They must have thought I was going to fight back, considering they saw the tank and the Killdozer when they were walking in. They were probably quite concerned, actually. I'm being booked into jail. Some of them are fans there. They're like laughing, like, what is he doing in here? And they're like, I heard like, oh, I've never seen that one before, tax evasion. I fill out some paperwork saying I'm not suicidal and all this. I go into a jail cell. There's a guy next door banging on the walls and screaming bloody murder and like clawing his way out. I'm like, am I going to be in there with that guy? Because I will fight him if I have to. And they put me in my own cell. So that was nice. They put me in my own jail cell. And I was expecting, I know we're getting off track here. I was expecting jail to be a lot worse. I'll tell you that. I'm moving out of this to save some money because I have some other expenses not related to this whole thing. Maybe Bugatti. And the space I'm moving into is actually smaller than what the jail cell was. And I was like, this has a bathroom. The floors are clean. I took off my orange Crocs and I was in my socks doing squats in there. I was weightlifting in my jail cell. And I was in there for maybe
adapted to the life real quick.
2 hours. My friends got me out. I love my team. They helped me very quickly.
How long?
And I was like, this has a bathroom. The floors are clean. I took off my orange Crocs and I was in my socks doing squats in there. I was weightlifting in my jail cell. And I was in there for maybe 2 hours. My friends got me out.
2 hours.
I love my team. They helped me very quickly. Okay. Within 3 hours, I was out of jail.
We need $22,000 right now.
Where's that bag of cash?
Nick, do you have any cash on you?
I got like $6.
I think
Jay, how much cash do you have on you?
I got an empty gum bag.
I got 25, 30.
Oh my gosh. We don't have any money to bail Cody out. He's going to be in there for like 5 months.
Oh, I have $20.
Here.
You've reached the offices of Saul Goodman and Associates. Your one-stop shop for Better Call Saul.
All right, so we're here to bail Cody out, and we came prepared. Not sure how much his bail is.
Jesus.
Hopefully there's enough.
The thing is, you gotta be fucking careful with that, because this freaking, oh my god, like I guess if you're close to the border or Customs and Border Patrol, if you have freaking bills, if you have a certain amount of bills on you, they will just fucking confiscate that shit because they're assuming you're up to illegal shit, which you're probably not. Or, well, I mean, some of them may, but if you just like to have cash, a lot of cash on you, which I think is kind of reckless, but hey, you do you. It's free country. It's supposed to be, but they will literally arrest you and fuck with you for no good reason. They did that. I don't remember actually, we might look at that here in a little bit because that's fucked up.
Yeah, I need to bail my buddy out of jail.
It's a very purple room. It's cut in quite well.
Okay, what's his name?
Cody Detweiler.
It's gonna be a few hours.
He's probably not even to jail yet.
Yeah, they got to book him and everything.
Yeah, we're gonna take our sweet time and get lunch, have a couple drinks, celebrate this, and then be back. Thank you.
2 hours later.
Bond. Insane.
It's not too long.
Can you make it 2 million?
Yep, over 10,000, they'll just like take it.
That was brutal.
Brutal.
It's really bad. I might come back tomorrow though. I don't even know what that was about. I still don't know. I have zero clue why I came here. After the first couple days, it got really hard for me. Bond is an amount of money promising that you will go to your court date. If you don't, they keep the money. So the $20,000 is used for that. And of course, we're like, all right, I'm not going to stay in jail for 3 months or 6 or however long this is. The next court.
Harry Toe with a $1 Rumble rant. Turn in the chat. Blue. Saying that instead of purple, guys, instead of purple, it should be blue. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I concur. Thank you for the donation. $44 away from fancy hat goal, guys.
Court date is in January. So I get out of jail. And I was like, I'm not going to post it yet because I don't know all the details yet. I didn't know why. And I was like, I just want to see when people find out. Within 3 hours, it was everywhere. The whole world knew. So you may be wondering what all this is for, why 5 cops showed up my door and arrested me after having a clean record. This is for sales tax on one car, my Ferrari. That doesn't exist anymore. It's in a cube because it accidentally caught on fire. Not even in Tennessee. It caught on fire in Texas. That's what this is
Texas.
about.
I thought it was Minnesota.
Not a letter, not a notice, not anything saying, hey, you owe the sales tax on this car. Nothing. This is the Montana title. Clean title.
That's where the Montana came from. Clean Montana title for the Ferrari.
It's in my $400,000 Ferrari F8, which sales tax in Tennessee would be roughly $30,000 or something like that. And so this car, this Ferrari, was titled and registered in Montana. I should remind you, 85% of luxury car owners have a business in Montana. There is an option to have a business in Montana that holds your assets, that is not you, it holds your assets in Montana, where you can run business out of, that just so happens to not require sales tax on specifically vehicles or luxury.
So it sounds like this is legal. Sounds like this is a legal loophole that a lot of people use. But Tennessee doesn't like that.
Luxury items, especially many luxury car owners, have businesses in Montana. Currently, we are asking the state, what is the qualification for the amount of time that that vehicle would be in or operated out of Tennessee? Considering the car burned down in Texas and it was traveling in other states while I owned it. Considering the amount of manpower they sent, the car doesn't exist anymore, the amount of money it's over, and the fact that there's pedophiles on the streets, the fact that there's people out there.
Yeah. Yeah, who was the victim in this crime? Who was the fucking victim? Nobody. The state not getting their fucking cut, which actually it's not their cut. Fucking faggots.
Killing people, and that's quite alarming considering this country is in a desperate position to take care of important matters. Sorry, I'm gonna try to stay chill. It's actually angering. Like, I'm not mad that this is happening to me. I'm a YouTuber. I'm the best person this could have happened to, frankly, because this would affect a lot of other people. I've been in this position before.
Sounds like freaking corruption.
Where a much bigger government entity was coming after me. And I stood my ground. I don't put up with this because, frankly, I know a lot of people that could be in the same position I am in right now, and they might not stand up as well to it. Not to mention the fact that I'm trying to start a family. I have a girlfriend who's Russian, actually. I moved her to Dubai, and as much as everybody likes to think that it's not real love or whatever the narrative is of other people, I'm trying to start a family, and I love my girlfriend, my fiance, actually. And something on my record,
yes,
like this situation.
Literally, Harry Toe, yes. They spent more trying to get him than they would have gotten in Texas. Yes. That's the crazy part. The process is the punishment.
Could perhaps affect my ability to start a family in the country that I was born and raised and obeyed all the laws in. And worked hard and made a lot of money for and supported. So this is a big deal. And I've heard of this happening before in different ways. A state would say, hey, we don't like this. How much is your car in this state? And if it's in here a certain amount of time, you're going to need to pay the sales tax. And tax also, there's an interesting thing. If you're late on your federal or your state taxes, they send you something saying, hey, you owe this. I never got a letter, zero notice that anything like this was going on. There's so many layers to this and aspects to dissect. But of course, I want to do everything fairly. That's why I pay my federal and state tax. I've never been behind. I pay. So like getting a letter saying I owe $30,000 is quite possibly the simplest, fastest thing that could have happened. And frankly, if they're going to do it to me, if they want to play this game with me, there's several million other people they're going to have to play it with.
I mean, they're probably not going to go after average Joe, like the little guy, but they're going to definitely try to make a statement with somebody as popular as this guy.
America's a great country. I love it. I love America so much. But America's ran by the people. And as with all things,
it's fucking supposed to be. It's fucking supposed to be run by the people. But it's not. Really quick. Supposed to be we the people, right? For the people, by the people, of the people, right? Supposed to be. But it's increasingly apparent that really it's not run by the people. I'm not black-pilled on voting yet. But it really, really looks like we might not have much power in this country as the people. We have a document that says literally we're supposed to overthrow a government that has become tyrannical. I'm not calling for that. Just to be clear, Fed fucks. Not calling for that. But you gotta wonder. When? I guess you'll know. That's what I've heard some lawyers say is you'll know. I would say if we were in some of the situations that the people in the UK have found themselves in, that would be the time where you know. That would be the time where it's but we're not there here yet. But my goodness. Yeah, it's been out of the people's hands for a while. Those 3-letter agencies, guys, they gotta fucking go. Until we get a president in there that actually wants to nut up and do it, we're gonna keep seeing the same shit on a different day. That's where I'm at.
I think there's a delicate line to balance between the government and the people and what's fair. Obviously, we want roads to drive on. We want nice public amenities.
But what about the roads?
Maybe a park or so. We want a police force. We want good police. You can't defund the police. The police need to be able to defend us. We need a good military.
Ha! Well, the Supreme Court's precedent says they have no duty to protect and serve. Ha! Ha! There's a lot of good cops out there, but
military. I'm not against paying taxes, to be frank. I think
I am.
The whole taxation is theft. Yeah, it's true up to an extent, but some tax is required to operate the country, right? It can't be privately funded. The billionaire would run out of money.
I mean, that's true. The billionaires, you can't tax the billionaires enough to run shit. You get a bunch of people together to make things happen, and then you want to pay to use kind of thing, maybe. If you're using it, pay for it.
Really quickly. A lot of people...
Toll roads. Make it all toll road. Everything a toll system.
I think Ferrari's mad over this. I think they are. I don't think they would go to that length to try to but maybe. I wouldn't put it past them because they've shredded enthusiasts of Ferrari's replica cars. Someone loves Ferrari, so they build a replica, and Ferrari made a whole point to shred it because they didn't want anyone having a car like them. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them. I'm dying to know who decided that this was worth the time and resources instead of just sending me a letter. I will work with anyone to resolve something in an amicable way. Frankly, it's not worth anybody's time. It's not worth my time. It is. I'm going to make money on this. I mean, it's not worth... Frankly, the taxes that they're wanting for this, the $30,000 that they want for the sales tax on this car, is probably not even going to come close to covering the money they're spending on me.
100%.
For this. Which leads me to think that there's another angle, which I'll get into now. I think they went after me specifically because they think it will make a wave through the car community because I'm a social media influencer in the automotive industry, and when people see this, they're all going to go change their Montana registration to their home state. They're going to go back to Tennessee, and they're going to go be like, oh, well, let's pay all of our sales tax because I'm going to register my car in Tennessee because I don't want to be arrested because I have a wife and kids at home. And I could go to prison. I don't want to go to prison. Of course I'm going to do that, right? That's why they went after me, I think, because they want to make a wave and they want everybody else because they know that there will be videos. They know that this is going to make it to the news and that everybody's going to cover this. And why would it not scare people into re-registering their vehicles and paying all that sales tax? Crazy thing, this is your own government doing this to you soon. So I think the one very slight oversight that they ignored is that I won't put up with that. That's not how this is going to go. I'm actually in the middle of purchasing property in Montana right now. So I'm actually buying land in Montana, and that is where my business will now be set up. If they didn't stop with me, they won't stop with you. They will come to your door and they will arrest you.
Yep.
And who knows the limit that this could go to, considering this is over one single car that doesn't exist anymore. Imagine what they'll do to you with maybe many cars who still exist. That being said, at the moment, I cannot recommend enough. If you are in Tennessee, buy property in Montana. It's a great place to settle down. Buy property in Montana, operate your business out of there. And I will let everybody know as soon as I get updates. I'm going to let everybody know what they say is the minimum requirement that you can have your vehicles in Tennessee if they're registered in Montana. In other words, this is a tractor for all they're concerned. That being said, I cannot recommend Montana enough. I think this is a lovely place to go. I mean, I drove through there. I'm buying land there. I have some very good lawyers.
He's talking up Montana. I don't blame him. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely abuse of power and corruption on Tennessee's part. Freaking sad.
That are working on this. I want to smile for everyone who actually reached out.
Good to see a
my
tenant
friends
booth
that I haven't even talked to in a long time who are reaching out like, hey, can we do anything for you? I genuinely appreciate that so much. You find out who your friends are. And I realize that. If people want to hate me for other stuff, go for it and give me a hard time. But this affects you. If they went after me without sending a notice for that, there's no telling what they'll do. So I wanted to announce my website is back up. I haven't sold merch in a long time. So I'm bringing back merch. I'm bringing back just quality clothes. I'm selling hoodies and shirts with my indictment charge to pay for my legal fees. This could get pretty expensive. And just for you guys, because I
Grift,
love you
baby,
all, there
grift.
is no sales tax charge. There's a 10% deduction on the products. So I'm going to cover that. I'll make less money on it. But yeah, no sales tax on these. So sales tax won't benefit them too much if the prices are too cheap to tax. So legally, I'm not going to really
He is not happy.
discuss where we're going, strategy wise with this, but there's no telling how long it can go. I had another case that went on for 1.5 years last time for splashing with a jet ski. The next court date is already in January. So this is probably going to be drawn on for several years. I just want to tell them, I'm sure they're watching this, the people that filed this, Curtis or whatever, or whoever did the research, or the guy at Ferrari or whatever. I just want to tell you to pick your battles wisely. I treat everyone with respect. The American people are the ones in charge here. So yeah, I mean, they could have sent me a letter. No problem with paying the sales tax, guys. I mean, if you can find a legal way, that's the thing. Nobody wants to pay taxes. And I feel like if there is an amount of taxes that is fair to pay, I think this is a matter of making it very clear what is to be done in certain situations. If money is owed, you make it clear. You don't confuse the American public. You don't pick and pry for the slightest little outlier. You need to make it very clear in the code what can and cannot be done before you get tied up in endless legal problems and waste the Americans' time. I have been promising, of course, a Bugatti durability test. I know everybody wants to see that. And this has made me slightly question the...
Tenant Booth, I've been streaming in April of next year. I've been doing multiple shows a week for 2 years in April. So yeah, this is called the Dozer Den. I stream on Rumble, BitChute, thedozerden.locals.com, pill.net, where you are, of course, and on the X Machine at BillDozer74 __. Yeah, I've been streaming for a minute. So yeah, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. Central right now. Unless you guys want me to move back to 9:30, but I think the 9 p.m. slot works pretty well. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, we cover 3 to 4 news topics with some palate cleansers sprinkled throughout. Saturday streams is a completely different beast. It's a chill stream, a hangout stream, a decompress from all the bullshit of the week. We might cover one topic, but for the most part, it's music video requests for the Dozer Den DJ Hour, where you can rock out with your cock out, jam out with your clam out. Those are the only 2 options, and if you're intersex, I ask that you please pick a fucking lane. We have a good time on Saturday streams. It's a good time. On Saturday streams, for $20 worth of donations, I'll give a little bit of Cork Pop ASMR. That's right, I drink a little bit of drink. And any stream that I do, Tenant Booth, any stream, if we hit $50 worth of donations, I'll put on a fancy hat. That's right, I'm a man of many hats. It's a good time. It's a good time. Other people are on those time slots. That would accept. It's all good. I completely understand. I am a tiny little channel on Rumble of 1,120 something. YouTube's never gonna grow, so that is what it is. But yeah, my YouTube will never grow. I've gotten some shorts to get some views, but my streams on YouTube are not appreciated. So, Rumble's where it's at. Pill.net's pretty solid. But definitely the core audience I would say is, Rumble. It's my bread and butter. But I like Pill.net, close second. X is right up there too. But yeah, we have ourselves a good time here in the Dozer Den. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Each and every one of you Killdozers here in the Dozer Den. Y'all make it happen, guys. You make it happen.
Methods that I would go about durability testing cars, considering that's my business. If I do a Bugatti durability test and that car is $3 million, I'm paying, I think it would be $400,000 in sales tax.
Shit.
A whole Ferrari of sales tax. That's not affordable. I can't afford that. I can barely afford Bugatti. That's why I'm doing.
They push back your time for your power by 30 minutes. Well, I hope you have enough charge on your device. Don't want to miss this show.
This is the pinnacle. It's a really cool thing to do. But I can't afford the sales tax on the Bugatti. So I'm happy to announce we are finding new ways to do this that will be much more affordable, that will not allow the state of Tennessee or other states to get the sales tax from it. This is not tax evasion.
Oh, it's
simply just not going to be my car. So it'll be something that tax has already been paid on. I have to do things that way. I'm just going to borrow people's cars. So totally legal. Not tax evasion, not tax avoidance. It's just not getting taxed. I'm glad this happened before I went much further with my business, because I spent a lot of money, frankly, They always talk about taxing the rich. The people that have billions cannot be affected by what you're trying to do. There's other places in the world. Whatever, if you make America restricted for them, they just go somewhere else.
Yep.
They bring their influence somewhere else, to some island somewhere. What you're really affecting is the middle class and upper middle class and lower middle class, frankly, people who are hardworking in America, who are trying to make it by, who are abiding by the rules, who are going to pay the tax, who get taxed more and more and more, and they get taxed on their tax because some people want to live for free based off all the other people who work really hard and pay their tax, and then they get money.
I love this. This Killdozer plot is really coming together nicely. Sometimes reasonable men must do unreasonable things. Rest in peace, Marvin.
From all the hardworking people, and they vote tax the rich, and then that group of people gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until they influence everything. Now, hey, that's all fair until you realize that America can only run, there's only money if people work. And once that dream dies, it all falls apart. I see a lot of comments. Everybody's like, oh, Cody's rich, he can afford the tax. Well, sure. Yeah, I mean, I can afford one or two things. My problem is that they didn't try emailing me, texting me, saying what I owe or anything, saying, hey, you owe.
Again, I don't know why they text you. Email or a letter, certified letter, yes. The letter for sure. You should have gotten something in the mail. Maybe a phone call. Yeah. Them just trotting out there, absolutely ridiculous. They were making a statement.
Us this money. There was no attempt to do this amicably, which is the precise reason that I am now no longer going to do this amicably. I'm surprised it was for that. I was actually very surprised it was for tax evasion. I was like, they would have found something like worthwhile. I thought it'd be something major, like they found a nuclear bomb in my garage or something. And then they were like, tax evasion. I was like, oh, thank God. I'll give you guys updates as I get them. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate everyone. Oh, and stay tuned for these. These are coming up on my website soon. Solid carbon fiber cowboy hat. Really cool. It's like a...
Damn it, that looks cool. That looks cool. Damn it, I want one.
A matte carbon fiber. These things are sick. So it's the same as my Ferrari, actually. I really hate to see the sales tax on these. They're probably going to raise it after this, actually. I probably pissed someone off out there. They're going to raise the sales tax. They're probably going to come for everybody, not going to lie. They're going to come to arrest everybody. I'd leave Tennessee.
Yep. Very gay. Very, very gay what the state of Tennessee is doing to Cody Detweiler, a.k.a. Whistlin Diesel. It sounds like they really don't deserve any sales tax. From the sound of it, this vehicle was never in Tennessee. It was in Montana, other states, and then Texas. So what the fuck are they doing? Like, they're just that bent out of shape about it? Seriously? Good God. Good God. And my goodness gracious, speaking of good God, Harry Toe 2 hitting it hard with a $10 Rumble rant. Turn in the chat a beautiful, beautiful shade of gold. Yes. It's the same people who blame global warming on forest fires instead of poor forest management. Are you talking about the power going out? God bless you. God bless you, Harry Toe. I hope your power comes back on, man. All these tree-hugging assholes are retarded. They all love trees until their power goes out. It's the same people who blame global warming on forest fires instead of poor forest management. It's a good point. It's what fucks up California is the poor forest management. Very, very true. With that puts us at $16, guys. $16. We are $34 away from fancy hat goal on a Tuesday. It's a possibility. What's up, S. Henson? What's up, fuckers? Good to see you, bud. Thanks for joining. Guys, if you have not yet smashed the like button, go ahead and give the like button some of your love. I would say, guys, honestly, you should... Hulk! Smash! That like button, damn it. Yes, you should. It's a very good idea. It wants it, guys. It's consensual, okay? Smash it hard. But let's get back to the states. Some states that can't handle it. Jeez, that's my problem too. Like I've had the idea of like balkanization and just like splitting it up to where the states are able to just do whatever the fuck they want. But then you got some states that literally are going to allow killing babies up to the point of birth after they're born. And you know, that's where I think I can justify the federal government coming in saying, nope, you guys can't do that. Yeah, I think there should be a federal statute that says that no, we should probably have some sense of unity as a country, as a geographical region. That if there's some area that is, you know, killing babies right after they're born, you probably should be stopped. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's one of my libertarian principles. Kind of go, nope. But I mean, non-aggression principle, right? You're killing babies. That's pretty aggressive. Meta how you don't. You know that shit to eliminate, cut your head, carbon fiber. Broken is like a razor blade. Oh, I didn't think about that. I don't want my head cut. That would suck. Washington is one. That's where I am. They're all idiots. So many states are crazy, guys. Just damn right crazy. He's a YouTuber, not a tech expert. A YouTuber though. And it sounds like this guy was completely legit. Like, sounds like his accountant had everything. Apparently, a lot of people do that where they have an LLC in Montana and then they are able to get their fancy ass supercars. $400,000 car. I mean, damn. Crusades came about partly because of child sacrifice, or so I heard. Millions of babies have been killed due to abortion. And they shouldn't have. This shouldn't have been a thing that happened. But it is. And I hate that. Oh, I completely agree with you. It is absolutely a satanic industry, abortion. The abortion industry, it's eugenics too. But oh yeah, the Whistlin diesel stuff is bullshit. It's the state of Tennessee flexing when they don't need to be, but they are. And it's going to cause many businesses to probably dip the fuck out of Tennessee. Sounds like Whistlin Diesel is doing that. Good job, Tennessee. And you've wasted more money going after this guy than the $30,000 that you're saying he actually owed you in sales taxes. The car was never in Tennessee from the sound of it. So, yeah, the LLC played the tax notice part he didn't talk about. Played the tax notice part? So, Or paid the tax notice part? I don't know. I mean, they said it, the cops said it, though, that they're like, no, we're just coming out here right now. No notice of the warrant, no notice of that. I don't know. It'll more will go in. More will go in. Ooh, that Planned Parenthood preacher, guys. Ooh, we watched that yesterday. She's a demon. Yeah, well, apparently the quartering covered this too, and I guess he was planning on moving to the Tennessee, but after seeing what's going on with the Whistlin Diesel, has decided, nope, not happening. So, good job, Tennessee. You lost a pretty wealthy individual moving to your state and having an operation there. So, good job, Tennessee. Fucking it up all the way. All the way. Speaking of fucking things up, check out this interaction between libtard faggot over here on the right and Warren Smith. Nuanced man.
Important part of this entire conversation is that you all are calling for an assault weapons ban, and you can't tell me what an assault weapon is.
No, I think there are certain guns, there are certain AR-15 assault weapons, and there are certain other types of weapons that can shoot at a higher volume than certain other weapons. For example, like your everyday normal pistol that some police officers use.
Okay, hang on a second. How? You understand how this works, right? So if my pistol fires the exact same as my AR-15.
There are certain weapons, as you know, higher capacity magazine weapons that shoot at a higher rapid force than other certain weapons that are used.
What does that mean, rapid force?
Okay, well, there are certain weapons that are designed to shoot more bullets at a faster rate than certain other weapons out there.
No. Can we just clarify? This is really important. We need to clarify this. I think you're talking about automatic weapons, which are not legal. They're already
you can get a tax stamp. You can get a license for it.
Banned. You're thinking like it goes. So guns, so let me get it on camera. Semi-auto, which is what we're talking about, all these, they're going to fire as fast as I can do this. That's the limitation on all of these firearms we're talking about. Do you understand that?
I do understand that.
It's not like this gun can allow me to do this faster. That's
I do
important.
understand. There are
If
certain
that's your
things-
distinction. You're saying that's what's going to determine this. And I'm saying that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Bravo. Bravo, Warren Smith. Worth a follow. WT Smith 17 on the X Machine, guys. That was beautiful. Beautiful counter. It's Brian Shapiro, I think, is that guy. Man, he was a twat in that debate on the Culture War podcast with Tim Pool. Yeah, that and you could get into bump stocks, or you can figure out ways that if you're fast enough, you can shoot a damn. Some of these guys that are, crack shots with a freaking revolver can empty 6 freaking shots in just a matter of like a freaking second. Like, so these people just don't know what they're talking about. They're ignorant as fuck, and they're willfully ignorant, and that's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. He looks like he might be military. It looks, yeah, he's got the look, I guess, but definitely not. Absolute bitch-made boy. What's up, Duck Fat? Good to see you. This grandma knows more about guns than that beta idiot. I agree, Laura Blades. I agree. Get him. Yeah. See, is this ginger guy the guy's dim fool? Yeah, it's exactly, Duck Fat. You know what's up. His name, Warren Smith is at capital WTS lowercase MITH, the number 17. That's how you find Warren Smith. Warren Smith used to be a college professor. I don't think he is anymore. But he blasted onto the scene just by practicing the Socratic method with his students. I don't know if he was college or high school. I can't remember, but he's a teacher, or was a teacher, probably still licensed, but yeah. Rosen Rittenhouse got 4 shots off on in 1 second on that Rosenbaum pedo. Turning pedos into Swiss cheese. God bless him. God bless him. Yeah, it was great. You think it was high school? It might have been high school. It's been a while since I've seen. It was like a couple years ago, the first time I saw him actually engaging in a conversation, and like he started off just stunned at how absent of critical thinking the youth were, and trying to foster that in the students, and that's fucking amazing. I appreciate that. That's one of the things I like about Pulled McGroin. Pulled McGroin, Scuba Steve, in the Discord, every now and then will post an interaction that he has with a student. And these are like 11 or 12-year-old kids. And God bless the teachers that will actually stop and take time to engage with their students and actually get them to think for themselves. That is the key, I think. I think if we can get more people to actually put forth the effort to think for themselves, that could save this country. But if you let everyone else do the thinking for you, you're just a fucking sheep. And it doesn't matter what side you're on, guys. Just gonna be real fucking honest. It doesn't matter what side you're on. If you're letting other people do the thinking for you and you're just nodding along with that red meat, it's not helping. What's up, Castro? With a slap of that peach. Sometimes you gotta slap that peach, guys. Sometimes you make them count just to drive the point home. Look at the jiggle physics on that peach. That's what you get when you get gifted a sub. When somebody showers the chat with their love by hitting that red present box and gifted subs. That's a great way that you can show support here in the Dozer Den. I, as a creator, get more of those gifted subs than the Rumble Rants, to be honest. So if you want to do that, it's an option. If you want to subscribe to Killdozer74 here on Rumble, $5 a month, and you'll get access to all those emotes. There are emotes there for those of you who are not subscribed. I call them the pleb tier. No. But yes, there are emotes there. So let's see. AI is going to make the NPCs multiply exponentially. That's a problem. People are using AI. They're using it as a crutch really, really bad. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, he does look really young. Next comment clears that up. LLC must be. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. He's registered his car. Oh, and him being the LLC owner is why he's arrested. The LLC likely registered his car. But I think he had a property in Minnesota, though. So if the LLC was based in Minnesota, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, he had a video about a J.K. Rowling convo with a student. Yes, yes, very good. Who's a twat when they're sleeping? That's why it's like, yeah, I would agree. Oh man. And first of all, the characteristic, the trademark from Jacob Castro. Sup, savages? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't hit that repost here on Rumble or over there on pill.net, red pill and repost on pill.net, you can repost and like this stream. You can comment in the comment section here on Rumble. Apparently that helps out. That's what I've been told by people. Top men. Or women. I don't know. Let's give a shout out to the reposts here on the Rumbles. Thank you to Real Hard Truths, Pulled McGroin, and S. Hinton 1980 for reposting this show here on the Rumbles. Appreciate the heck out of you guys, and I will be interacting with the reposts and the comments when I get a chance. I was a little bit late today. I was actually waiting for Middle Dozer's turn at her first reconciliation. We're Catholic, not great Catholics, but we try. So yeah. She got to do her first confession, so that was interesting. JK turned out to be kind of base. So is that she's an old school liberal, JK Rowling. She's not with the whole tranny bullshit. Okay, she's not one of those women that just bends over for the trannies. Ultimate male privilege, I'm not gonna lie, coming into female sports and just thrashing people. Like that South Park clip we played, that absolute, completely legitimate footage from Arlington, Texas, with this strong woman competition, which brings us to the next topic. Thank you, Tenet Booth. You set me up with a transition. Transitioning for the trannies, guys. Oh my god, a strong woman competition. Iron Age, I believe, is the name of the competition. Turns out there's a lot of fire in people that was stirred when you saw something like let's scroll up here. When you saw something like number 2 is not happy about being number 2 in this clip, guys. But the guy here raising up his hand, yeah, that's a big woman. And look at this face. This lady is not having this shit. Not anymore. Done. World's strongest woman. Guys. It's a man, baby. This is bullshit. Can we go? The rightful champion number 2. This is a fucking dude. I don't care who you are. You don't get to fucking come into a woman's competition and say you're the strongest woman. You're not. You're not beautiful. You're not brave. You're a fucking weak man who couldn't beat other men, so you decided to beat women. Ooh, she was gonna step for a second. Did you see that? Ooh, she was ready. She was ready to step. She'd have got destroyed because it's Guy. But and you know what? This is where more women need to step up and say this is bullshit. This is where women need to check other women. Yes, absolutely. Be confrontational and correct these women that are suicidally empathetic. I get it. You care. I care. I've got a big heart too. A lot of females are suicidally empathetic towards these mentally ill individuals and will let them trample upon them when they shouldn't. And a trans dozer? No! Oh, there's Big Bite. Nice. I'm stealing that. It's a good sticker over there on pill.net. Oh, that's very funny. Trans dozer. Yeah. Punch it in the nads. Laura Blades, based. Just, Yes, that would be the great. What's up, Sanglet? Good to see you. Sit back and laugh while remembering, man, used to have places we could go without bitches. Damn, Sanglet. Back in the day. Yes, so we're going to get into that. We have a piece, I think it's from Libs at TikTok, which surprised me. I didn't know she wrote things besides X posts. And stuff about binders. Gosh, it's rough, guys. It's rough. But a man, this is by Libs at TikTok. Is this a Substack? I think it's Substack. Maybe. Somebody paid for this and put it on X so we could read it. So, yeah. Turns out this guy won, but after the backlash, had the title stripped away. Very, very good. Very good to see. I'm glad it got stripped away. Definitely a guy. That is a man. I don't care how long your hair is, you Samoan looking sumbitch. You are a guy. You're not a girl. You never will be. Stop it. Man wins world's strongest woman. Gets title stripped after backlash. The thing that Democrats say never happens just happened again. Oh my gosh. Harry Toe 2 coming in with another $5 Rumble rent. Getting us up to $21. My gosh, guys. If it was Saturday, we'd pour a drink, but it's not, so I'm not. I'm tempted, but I'm not. I did have a little Woodford Reserve on Saturday. Double oaked. Brother-in-law had some out there. It was a good time. Until it wasn't. No, actually, it was Friday night that I drank some Woodford Reserve. But, yeah. Harry Toe 2 for $5 says, I support a trans dozer. Get those trophies. Hell yeah. You got to get them. You got to get after them, guys. Very nice. Trans trophies. Trans dozer.
Giggity, giggity.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, yeah, they definitely did take them back. So, this week in Arlington, Texas, the world's strongest woman competition concluded in utter controversy. The winner, Jamie Booker, a man pretending to be a woman. Yeah, it's girthy, quite girthy. After Libs of TikTok's report went viral on X, outrage over the event spread across the internet. In the video we posted of the awards ceremony, Andrea Thompson, the woman who finished second to Booker, appears to say this is bullshit while Booker celebrates his unearned victory. Then she stepped for a second. She was mad. She should be. She worked her ass off. Andrea wasn't the only female lifter who felt women were getting sidelined by a male invading their competition. Female lifter Morgan Irons also slammed Jamie Booker for stealing a woman's title, stating that if we do not come together and fight this, women will be erased. You're right. Thank you for saying it. Good job. Jamie, but those some big ass forearms. I mean the angle, but damn. Shortly after the controversy exploded online, Iron Ape, not Age, an athletic company said they were cutting ties with Jamie Booker, removing him from their roster after an investigation revealed he misrepresented critical information, resulting in an unfair advantage. And this is their statement from Iron Ape, as of approximately 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, God's time, we were notified of a controversy surrounding one of Iron Ape's athletes and their performance at the official Strongman Games. Upon further inspection, we have reason to believe that Jamie Booker misrepresented critical information to OSG officials and judges, resulting in an unfair advantage over the other competitors in the women's open class. Effective immediately, Jamie Booker has been removed from the Iron Ape athlete roster and is no longer affiliated with our brand in any way. That is not a matter of Jamie's gender identity, or this is not a matter of Jamie's gender identity. Iron Ape does not and never will discriminate against individuals based on gender, race, sexual orientation, or any other personal characteristic. We expect every Iron Ape athlete to uphold the highest standard of sportsmanship. When those standards are violated, decisive action must be taken. You know what? Stop being pussies. Say it's about him being a fucking dude. How about that? How about that? That'd be nice. Iron Ape remains committed to fostering a competitive environment built on transparency, respect, and accountability. Colton Cross, owner of Iron Ape. The reactions didn't stop there. Strongman Games World Championships, the organization responsible for hosting the world's strongest woman competition, released an official statement saying that they were unaware that Jamie Booker was a male who invaded the women's event. Damn. He must have been tucking well. The organization then announced that they disqualified Booker and stripped him of his stolen titles. Damn right. OfficialStrongman.com. We wanted to provide an update on what is happening following the Official Strongman Games World Championships 2025, which were held in Arlington, Texas over the weekend. It appears that an athlete who is biologically male and who now identifies as female, you can't identify as fucking female. I fucking hate the goddamn terminology that they said. Here's what they taught us in psychology in fucking college. Fucking 12, 13 years ago for me, guys. They said, when they talked about this stuff, the gender stuff, they said, there's a difference between gender and sex, right? They said there's a difference between gender and sex. They said, when it comes to gender, oh, that's just how you feel, and that's your expression of your sexuality, expression of your how you identify. And sex was male or female, right? Gender would have been man or woman, boy or girl. Sex would have been male or female. Now they fucking switch it all up and they say identifying as a male. You can't identify as a male. You can't actually change from female to male, male to female. You can't do it. You can't do it. There's fucking assigned male at birth or assigned female at birth. That is only for the very, 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 very small percentage of people who are intersex. And even then, most of those people actually tend to favor one or the other. So fucking miss me with this bullshit, and you fucking gaslight the shit out of us when you started. That's how you fucking dirty commies did it. You dirty commies started with, oh, well, actually, it's this and that. And it kind of sounded reasonable when my impressionable 20-something-year-old self, right? Kind of sounded a little bit reasonable. It's okay, I can get with that. Now it's fucking everything. It's fucking everything. You can be a goddamn tree. You can be a fucking unicorn. A magical Leopleurodon. Fucking gay. It's all fucking gay. I hate it. That was called the rant meter. Or rage-o-meter. We do that from time to time here. Oh my goodness gracious. Looking like Tenet Booth gifted the cookie over there on pill.net. The cookie is a $1 donation. If it was here on Rumble, it would be blue. And if the chat goes blue, you know what we gotta do. We gotta get a little bit of that blue side.
I'm blue,
All right. Thank you for that $1 cookie over there on pill.net, Tenet Booth. Appreciate you. You work with a gay guy, he's just gay. Yes, there are just basic gays. My youngest brother happens to be queerer than a $3 bill. Love him. He's not a fucking weirdo that wants to go after kids, though. If he was, well, we'd have a problem. But he's not. Because he knows he's not a fucking weirdo. And, oh my goodness gracious, we got ourselves, so that's 22, 20. A $5. Another $5. Gosh, dropping $5 bills on the chat on Rumble. Harry Toe, you absolute mad lad. You. Getting us up to $27. We're over halfway to hat goal on a Tuesday, guys. $23 more. And it will be time for a fancy hat. Oh, man. Will it be macaroni? I think it'll end up being macaroni, guys. That's right. The faux tricorn hat that Lady Dozer fashioned for me from a hat from Walmart. She sewed up the sides and the back and then divoted in the sides here and the top. I put the feather in there, okay? The turkey feather from the farm, the old farm I grew up on. And if you put your feather in your cap, you must call it macaroni. That's what Yankee Doodle said. Men can have babies. Don't be a bigot, I'm out. Oh, damn it, Harry Toe. Damn it. Well, you know, that's what Oprah said.
Hey, what kind of party is this?
No, men cannot have babies. It's lies. Lies and slander. That offends my feminine penis. Jacob Castro. Oh, shit. Yeah, we do a rant every now and then. We do a rant. It happens. I get passionate about things, guys. I get passionate. I don't like being gaslit. I don't like the freaking manipulation. It pisses me off. Yeah, or chop off whitey parts. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Hidden micro penis. No. Back to libs of TikToks. Well, actually, the official strongman statement here. Official strongman officials were unaware of this fact ahead of the competition, and we have been urgently investigating since being informed. An attempt has been made to contact the competitor involved, but a response has not yet been received. Had we been aware, or had this been decided at any point before or during the competition, this athlete would not have been permitted to compete in the women's open category. We are clear, competitors can only compete in the category for the biological sex recorded at birth. Official Strongman is inclusive and proud to run events which do not discriminate against athletes based on personal characteristics. Any athlete is welcome, but it is our responsibility to ensure fairness and ensure athletes are assigned to men or women's categories based on whether they are recorded as male or female at birth. Good. That's good. That's what we need. You brought me back in to hate you. Yes. Yes. Let the hate flow through you. Given this, we have disqualified the athlete in question from the official Strongman World Championships 2025. All athlete points and places will be altered accordingly to ensure the rightful places are allocated to each of the women's open athletes. I think they should have another ceremony. They should have another award ceremony. That would be right. That would be right. Kami Goal 39. Dominate the psychiatric profession and use mental health laws as a means of gaining coercive control over those who oppose communist goals. Yep. 100%. That's one of the reasons I haven't gone back and got my master's in psychological counseling. I don't fucking want to be a part of that bullshit right now. Maybe if they start to show that they're not fucking insane, I'll think about it. But yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with that. I'm not gonna waste money. I'm not gonna take out a fucking loan because I would have to because I'm a broke bitch for that. And yeah, people say, well, you can get in and you can do good and you can push against the woke bullshit. Yeah, and also your grades will suffer. I remember even as an undergrad how you had to, in the forums, you had to stroke the ego of the lefty fags. You did to get those full points. I'm at a point in my life where I don't give a fuck. I'm absolutely gonna argue with people and I'm gonna call you out for being an idiot. I don't care. The official Strongman World Championship is an event which is rightly one of the pinnacles of the strength world. We are disappointed on behalf of all those who fairly and legitimately took part that the attention has been taken away from their efforts, which deserves celebration, no matter how they performed or where they finished. We stand with them and stand with fairness. There you go. Due to these changes, Andrea Thompson, the rightful winner, is now the official world's strongest woman. Good job, Andrea Thompson. Thank you. Thank you for busting your ass. Additionally, Jamie Booker's second place finish at the 2025 North America's Strongest Woman competition in Canada was also removed, and placements were restored to the rightful female winners. This is from Festival Homes Forts Victoriaville. Over the past 24 hours, concerns have been brought to our attention regarding an athlete who competed at the North American Strongest Woman event. We've learned that the athlete in question was okay, so it's pretty much the same thing. Not transparent about being a guy, apologizing to the athletes, maintain fairness, inclusivity, faggotry, blah blah blah, and then they give the rightful. Very similar to the Iron Ape one. Ken Paxton and the Attorney General of Texas also announced that he is launching an investigation into the controversial World's Strongest Woman competition in Arlington after a male was allowed to compete in the women's events. I mean, it sounds like they corrected it, so I don't know. I don't give a fuck is the level we should try to achieve. Yes. That's where I'm at. Castro, if I were a chick and competing against a dude, I'd start my own school league, whatever, fuck them, let it collapse at will. Maybe. Didn't notice you not giving a fuck. Nope. Yeah. I'm gonna be blunt about the way I feel about things, and I just am. I is who I is, as some would say. And if you don't like it, well, sorry. I mean, I try to be kind to people, and I'm just passionate about things, and I don't usually dwell on things, though. That's the problem. Some people mistake whenever I get passionate and fired up about something that I'm dwelling upon it. No, I usually am pretty much done after I get it out. I get the flash in the pan done, and then I move on and I talk about other things and go watch anime or go lift weights. Which God, I've been slacking on lifting weights. It was a hell of a workout dragging that deer, though. Though this is a victory for women's sports, this story still begs the question of how this issue was allowed to happen in the first place. Every day, Democrats and the media push radical transgender propaganda on the American people. They continuously promote policies that allow men to invade women's restrooms, locker rooms, and sports, then lie and cover up about how it's affecting women. They just tell you it's not happening and gaslight you. Women are being harassed in private spaces, and their athletic achievements are being threatened by mentally ill males who pretend they are female. However, this story shows that we, the people, have the power to fight back against the woke left. Libs of TikTok will continue to expose the radical transgender agenda that encourages and allows men to invade women's spaces. This madness must end. If the media won't call it out, we will. Have a great Thanksgiving and stay safe. Libs of TikTok team. What? Well, that was nice. Didn't know that Libs of TikTok actually wrote stuff. Good on her. Good on her. About time I actually pulled open the BitChute and checked on the BitChute live chat. Every now and then we get somebody over there that says hello, and then they're kind of sad that I'm not paying attention. So I figured I'd give it a check. 11 people have viewed the video on BitChute. I have 19 subscribers over there. If you want to follow me on YouTube, BitChute, you can go ahead. You don't have to, but if you want to. What's up, Nickel Floor? Women's sports is lame. Competition is not good for women. I actually kind of am a fan of the strength, the powerlifting ones. I mean, I'm a fan of powerlifting in general. So if women want to compete and they want to practice and they want to do it in a healthy way, I'm okay with it. If you want to freaking be a powerlifter, go for it. Just don't hurt yourself. And some of those ladies are stout as hell. I mean, their bodies are literally, they have the stronger base to do like squats and deadlifts. So they can do a lot. Surprisingly high amount for some. Like there are some ladies that will beat like your average guy if they actually work at it. So it just depends on the lady though. For the most part, men are gonna outdo the women. It's just biological, But yeah. All right. Let's see here. I had some stuff here on the X that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, apparently that you have some GOP representatives that are actually okay with rescheduling the marijuana. That'd be nice to see if it ever actually happens. Powerlifting women look really gross, just my opinion. Well, okay, so there's a difference between there's powerlifting and then there's bodybuilding. So the bodybuilders juice up and lose all femininity whatsoever. Like some of the powerlifters, they're just short and stocky, and they still have curves. Like when they're not like competing, they're still usually just big ladies, like they're chunky. And so I think Tenant Booth, I think you're kind of mixing up the bodybuilders with the powerlifters. Powerlifters are usually thick. The guys are usually just thick boys, like Brian Shaw. That's a big motherfucker. Strong as shit, but not very much definition. Eddie the Beast Hall, right? I mean, he's lost like 200 pounds from being 450, but he's still a big boy and just lifts a ton of weight. So the white chick in the WNBA is cool, and she's pretty cool. Which white chick? Oh, you talk about Caitlin Collins? No, that's a fucking CNN journalist. What the hell is who am I thinking of? Shit, it's Caitlin something, isn't it? Caitlin Clark. I was close, damn it. Bodybuilding is gross to either gender, in my humble opinion. That's fair. I mean, I didn't realize there. Oh yes, yeah. You got there's an anime, Full Metal Alchemist, which there's a poster right there, one right there, Edward and Alphonse. There's a scene where one of the characters is a bodybuilder, chiseled, got all the definition, and then he meets a powerlifter style bodied character, got a bit of a gut, but he's stout and stocky, got the giant forearms, and they start like flexing at each other and like lifting heavy shit. And the powerlifter, of course, is going to lift more than the bodybuilder typically, because the bodybuilder, you don't necessarily somebody with all those muscles and like they don't necessarily have strength behind the muscle. I'm not saying they don't and they're not strong. But if you compare between somebody who's just doing that heavy weight, low reps, you're going to move more mass, but you might not be as well defined. bodybuilders are doing high reps. You're doing like 3 or 4 sets of 30 to get that pump. I mean, hell, when I do 20-pound dumbbells in a set of freaking 50, I mean, my freaking biceps swell up like a son of a gun. My forearms get all puffed. But is that really strength? I'm building endurance and building that white fast twitch, but like you're getting the pump. You're expanding out. So it's, yeah, I could geek out about that stuff, but people with veins popping out are gross. There's a level. I think a little bit of vein can be okay. But if you get the guys that are just like they're called, there's like different terminology for the bodybuilders, and the freak level is like where they've got like all the veins all over their arms and up into their freaking, going up their neck and into their head, and they also take supplements like, what is it? Nitrogen? No, it's not nitrogen. Maybe it's nitrogen. No, nitric oxide. Nitric oxide supplements to help with the pump. Which, I mean, helps. It does help your muscles too, but you guys got me nerding out on lifting stuff. Damn. I do need to lift. I've been lazy, guys. I've been lazy. After it was like a month ago that I benched, and I was sick, so I had a crappy bench session. I've lifted, but I haven't gone to the actual gym and lifted heavy. I got my little dumbbells. I do my body weight exercises and stuff like that. But yeah, I need to get after it. I do. Gosh, we're almost at 2 hours, guys. Let's see. Oh, Tucker Carlson was on with Sean Ryan. I'm going to watch that at some point. Oh, speaking of Tucker Carlson, you guys remember Ted Cruz was on there with Tucker Carlson? Ted Cruz got booed off stage for being a shill for Israel. That's what he is. He is not an American. Fuck Ted Cruz. Right in his ear. The quote, "If you will not stand with Israel, then I will not stand with you." Ted Cruz announcing to his constituents that he is in fact a traitor. Yeah.
Respect for dialogue.
I will say this, I am saddened to see that
He's such a fake ass bitch. I fucking hate Ted Cruz. I hate that I even thought about voting for that dude in the first in 2016. He's so fake. Like the breathless. I am saddened. You're so fucking fake, dude. Just be a real human. Who are you really?
some here, not everyone, but some here, are so consumed with hate. You cannot address your brother. I will say this.
It's not hate to criticize the state of Israel. It's not hate to criticize the government of Israel. Just like it wasn't racist to say the Wu flu, the Chi-Com virus. Ugh. They do that, though. They do that. Tenant Booth, I've just been going to PT. That's killing me by itself. Yeah, PT will fuck you up. I remember after my shoulder surgery having to do that. It sucked. But you got to do it. And praying for your recovery with PT there, Tenant Booth. It is not easy. It is not fun, but it is worth it. Keep at it, okay? It's going to suck, but you need to do it. My mom didn't do it after she broke her neck and still suffers complications from that. So, what's up, Cass? Good to see you. Lovely mod in the chat. Nitric oxide is also good for high blood pressure. Yeah.
You speak for yourself.
If you will not stand with Israel and the Jews,
no,
then I will not stand with you. Thank you, and God bless you.
This is done more to hurt Israel. The way this has gone has done more to hurt Israel, like the support for Israel, than I think they know. Yeah. Nickel Floor, hate crimes are a corruption of the law. Yeah, there shouldn't be a thing as a hate crime. Why do you need a qualifier to make it worse? To make it bigger and scarier when you say it's a hate crime? Really? Miss me with it. Just miss me with it. Like that, the thing with the freaking the Muslims in Florida and the 3 dudes that were out there talking about bacon and chewing, like eating a bacon sandwich or something like that. They got charged with felonies. What? I thought this was America. You can't eat bacon, and you can mock somebody's religion. That's something you can do. I can sit there and tell you that Islam is a religion that I don't take seriously because their main guy, his favorite fucking wife was a fucking 6-year-old. But it's okay because he didn't consummate until she was 9. Fucking what? I'm sorry, but fuck you. I don't take your religion seriously. I just don't. I can't. I can't. Disavow that. And I'm sure there are some good things in Islam. I've not read the Quran, but fireworks going off in your neighborhood they're practicing for New Year's. Well, that's fun. And English, embrace the suck. Whoever said that I'm due for PT as well. Gonna be doing it next week for your back. Cass, praying that your PT works well, praying that you have some relief for your back. PT sucks, but it's worth it. Stick to it. Get after it. Do the work. It's gonna hurt, but it's worth it. After my shoulder surgery, I mean, a lot of people have bad results after shoulder surgery. It's still a little loose. Like, if I don't work out, the weight of my arm, because I got fucking thick arms, the weight of my arm will cause it to kind of hurt. Like, it's hurting right now because I haven't been working my shoulders. And I'll hear a little bit of grinding every now and then. But honestly, I've got full range of motion with my shoulder. And I mean, I did the work though. I worked my ass off in physical therapy. I was doing all my exercises in the office and stuff. So yeah, it sucks. I have to do it for upkeep no matter what. There you go. Yeah. I can't agree more. Islam is evil and should be. I don't know about outlawed and like, as long as you're not like pushing your shit on other people, but they do. That's what they do. They always push. Always. Entropy Nomad coming in with a $1 Rumble rant. Turn in the chat blue here on Rumble for Sangland, guys. For Sangland, and that means we're going to do the Loud Blue song. The loud one. Yes. Gets us to $28. We are getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. Does that put us at 22? $22 away from Fancy Hat goal on a Tuesday night. Indeed, guys. I'm boobs like a kite. It's exactly what the words are, Harry Totu. That's exactly what they are. Oh, yeah. You're welcome, Tenant Booth. Yep. They do. F them. Either America. I guess America. Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know. It's weird to see Florida doing that though. Like, where's Ron DeSantis at? Like, how weird. Let me do a real quick check here on the reposts and the comments. Looking like we don't have any new ones there. Oh, 26 likes. Thank you so much for liking the stream, guys. I see we have 33 people watching here on Rumble, so if you haven't smashed the like button yet, go ahead and give it a good smashing. Let's see. Do we have one more topic? We do. We have one more topic. My gosh, what happened over here? Tenant Booth with a $2 donation gifted the can. We use that as a prop for the can. Thank you for that. Great to see you, my friend. I am notified up. Hell yeah, Tenant Booth. Thank you for the support. Getting us to 30. 20 away from Fancy Hat goal, guys. My God. It could happen. Let's see. Oh, your power just came back on. Hell yeah. Round of applause. Round of applause for Harry Totu's power coming back on. I had to unplug my internet router and plug it back in because it was being gay. I don't know what happened. Oh, by the way, last night, if you were watching and I just blipped out after the, because I tried to raid over to D-Day Cobra, but his stream was ending literally as I raided over. Sorry about that. My internet died. Just completely freaking died. And the stream was going for like another 40 minutes. So almost, I ended it like a little over 3 hours, but it went till almost 4 hours. I was messaging Sam Duty. I'm like, shit. And once I finally got power Wi-Fi back, even the cell service was down too. It wasn't just my router. The across the area, AT&T just dropped off. But cat walked. It's cold as fuck. It's not cold here yet. Saturday we have a chance for mixed, probably freezing rain. Here it's probably gonna be freezing rain. Oh my gosh, another $4. Heck yeah, the shades. Does this put us over? It's close. It's close. So that puts us at $34. So we're 16. Tenant booth, that puts us $16 away from fancy hat goal. I have mini hats. I have a Burger King crown when I'm feeling particularly regal. I have this hat that started it all. It's a Hatter hat, but it's green. It has a buckle, and I am a short shit at 5'6" on a good day. So if you want to call it a leprechaun hat, top of the morning to ye. Why? We have some fun here in the Dozer Den. It's a good time. Dog, who walks a cat? I am concerned. I am curious about the catwalk. Okay, I can't. So, Lady Dozer, it's not a cat, but it's close. Lady Dozer, for her birthday, part of her birthday present was me being okay with us getting a little dog. It is a Chiweenie. It's a Chihuahua wiener dog, or Dachshund. Dachshund! Combo dog. And it's cute. I got a coworker that's got one. Couple. And that was part of one of the birthday presents to her was me being okay with us getting an ankle biter. And I know a thing or two about ankle biters because Mama Dozer actually raised ankle biters. Little designer dogs, teacups, toys, all those, little poodles, chihuahuas, peekapoos, which is Pekingese poodle mix, chiapoos, all those things. It was a craze there for a minute. She'd get $500-$600 a dog. It was great until it wasn't. But so yeah. Here in a little while, we'll be able to go get the cute little fluff ball. I'll post pictures in the Discord. It's going to happen, but yeah, it's happening at some point. We will have a new little fur baby in the house. It's all right. Entropy Nomad with a whoosh, slap of that peach. Got a lot of red in the chat. I love to see it. I do. Jonathan, I've seen one head to toe burqa wearing person while shopping. It's seriously shocking. Everyone was agape. He had sandals, shorts, and a ratty t-shirt. Yeah. It's a thing. Oh, see, Cass says that's awesome. No joke. I've got a Jack Chi, very similar to a Chiweenie. Congrats, and yes, hate ankle yappers. Oh my goodness. Entropy Nomad coming in and gifting out a sub here. That gets us to, we're $11 away, guys. $11 away from fancy hat goal on a Tuesday night. My God. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you so very much. And Laura Blades was the lucky recipient, gifted a membership here on Rumble. Guys, you love to see it. And it makes me feel good, guys. It makes me feel good. It makes me want to play one of my favorite sounds. I'm not playing the video, but I will play one of my favorite sounds here if I can find it. Actually, let's go with this one for now. If we get to 50, if we hit $11 more, I'll play one of my favorite video clips, guys. But thank you. You've made the kids happy. Well done. Laura Blades, you'll be able to slap that peach now. That you will. It's a good time. The jiggle physics, guys, the jiggle physics, that's what it's about, okay? It's lovely. I don't know if everybody has seen my geode yet, but I got a cool rock. It's stuck together still. I want to break it. I already broke it. What am I talking about? I found a geode when I was out hunting, guys. Geode. Look at that. I don't know what the surrounding rock is, but I think the middle of it is actually calcite. It's rather crumbly. Some of these things, when you crack them open, they have water in them. This did not. But it's a cool rock. Got it. Found it after I missed that first buck opening day, so. Lab or golden retriever, every other dog is annoying. I like my pit lab mix. She's got some lab in her. Her name is Luna. She's a sweet girl. She's chill. The blue healer, She's a sweet girl, but she's mean to my pit bull every now and then. So, I don't like that. But oh, there you go, Entropy Nomad, 55-pound sheepdog, sweet. You hate the yappers, just saying. And who knows? It might not be too much of a yapper. Maybe it'll be a chill little dog. We'll see, I guess. You have so many rocks you wouldn't believe it, Tenant Booth. But hey, you know what? Rocks are cool. Okay, I like cool rocks. I really do. Oh, you refreshed, but the peach is still locked. Lord Blades, it might take a couple minutes. And it depends, I think, if you're on the app or if you're in the browser. If you're in browser, it'll happen quicker. If you're in the app, it might take a couple minutes, but usually after about like 5 or 10 minutes, I think, if you do a refresh, you should have access to all of those emotes. Like, let me see. Where's one of the ones I want to show you guys? Ah, yes. Dribbling Jesus, guys. That's a good one. Yeah. You call her bear bait. It's awful. I saw a story where a bald eagle dropped a cat through a windshield. I don't think the cat survived, and the driver almost died. But good God, it couldn't have been a bald eagle because bald eagles go after fish. I mean, I guess I could see it going after a cat if it was hungry enough. But yeah, we have a place close to me that actually has bald eagles. Actually, they're getting quite common out here. I don't think they're endangered anymore, are they? I don't think are they even protected anymore? I think you could still get in trouble for shooting one. You can get in trouble for shooting a hawk unless you can justify that it was going after like livestock or your cat. I'm assuming that they would probably be okay with it if you defended your cat against a bird of prey. Maybe. Sometimes you got to defend yourself against the aerial menace, guys. Sometimes you got to. Speaking of, we might have alien disclosure on the horizon, guys. David Grusch was on the Fox News with Brett Baer and seems to be poking at Trump's ego to try to get him to maybe, I don't know, divulge a little bit, disclose a little bit of information about these UAPs, as they call them now. I don't want to call them UAPs. I'm going to still call them UFOs, okay? That's what I'm still going to do. There you go, Cass. Sounds like you got a cool little lap, baby. They're cool animals. They're pretty nice. Son of a biscuit! My God. Absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Harry Totu coming in. With a $12 Rumble rant, getting us to $51. Harry Toe, which hat would you like for me to don? Which hat, Harry Toe? Harry Toe coming in like a beast with a $12 Rumble rant, getting us over $51. We have reached hat goal. It makes me want to play one of my favorite little video clips, guys. It's pretty good.
C. Jews in space!
We're Jews out in space. We're zooming along, protecting the Hebrew race. We're Jews out in space. If trouble appears, we'll put it right back in its place. When Goyim attack us, we'll give them a smack, we'll slap them right back in the face.
It's good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Mac, as always. Hell yeah, the Patriot hat, guys. Hat goal. It's been too long. Ah, yes. That's what we're talking about. Look at it. Isn't it glorious? Hat goal on a Tuesday. Thank you, Harry Toe, and to all those that donated tonight. If you're not able to donate monetarily, I get it. It's okay. There are free ways to support the channel, like liking the stream, liking the channel, following me in all the places, on pill.net, on Rumble, on X at Billdozer74__. Let's get those numbers up. I've lost like 40 followers in the last 2 weeks. I don't know why. Oh my god, it's MTG's Jewish Space Laser. She was right all along. The crazy thing is, that was actually not what she was. The claim wasn't what it was. It's weird. Like, that's what they called it because it was easier to just say that, but she didn't actually say that. There are Jews up there with space lasers. There are wealthy people that happen to be of Jewish descent that talked about space lasers, which was our directed energy weapons, which, I mean, was a thing, but mischaracterizations happen. It's funnier to make fun of her and just say Jewish space lasers. Oh well. I had to kill the joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sully. I killed the joke. Thanks, Arito. Appreciate you, bud. And to all those that helped tonight, you guys were a part of making this macaroni settle atop my dome. Indeed. Indeed. The Jews were in space. What else might be in space? Is Donald Trump going to be the guy, be the president that finally gives us disclosure when it comes to the UFOs, when it comes to the aliens that may or may not be among us, guys? Is he going to be the guy? Sources say he might be. It is possible. Chopside TMC over there on Pilled. Good to see ya. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for joining. Like the cut of your shit. Yeah, there you go. Tenant Booth is a beast as well over there. And thank you guys to all those that subscribe here on Rumble, on pill.net, or the dozerden.locals.com. You guys help make this keep rolling. And to those who are regular monetary supporters, thank you very much for your support. Can't tell you how much it means to me and this household that you help out every couple weeks with a bill here or there. Very, very nice. Very nice. Trump won't, but Marco Rubio as president might. He seems to be on it. JD Vance may. I don't know. Who said they were Jewish anyway? Wasn't that AOC? Correct me if I'm... Yeah, pretty much. There was some specific stuff with that. But it turns out David Grusch went on with Brett Baer and had a bit of a talk about this, guys. And I thought it was kind of cool. Figured we'd talk about it.
Welcome back to Special Report. Tonight we continue our series looking at unidentified anomalous.
Fuck you. Just say UFOs, fucker. Anomalous.
Say that easy. Phenomena. What many people still call UFOs. UAPs. Last week we spoke with the director of The Age of Disclosure. It's a new documentary out about a suspected government cover-up over UAPs
Yeah, she did get beat up
for
in DC.
decades, which debuts tonight in select theaters around the country, is also available on Prime Video. It's powerful. It features testimony from 34 former and current government officials, including witnesses who have testified before Congress. Earlier, we spoke with another whistleblower who is now a congressional task force member on the UAP subject.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated.
Oh, Miss Mace got in trouble. Her whole thing where she showed her naked body and was talking about being a victim. Apparently, there was no evidence behind that whatsoever. And Crowder pushed her on it. And for some reason, Crowder got sued in a defamation suit. That's weird. He pushed her on it. But yeah, Nancy Mace I haven't actually looked into the specifics of that or where that case is. But yeah, Nancy Mace is getting sued for defamation for saying that she was taken advantage of. Hopefully not sounds like it might be a case of a fake Me Too.
Earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots
But if she's helping with this, I'll appreciate her helping with this.
who piloted this craft?
Biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Biologics, guys. He doesn't say aliens. He says biologics, non-human entities.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human. Well, let's get some insight into the UAP or UFO, it used to be called, controversy, and what Congress is trying to do about it. Joining us now, retired Air Force Major David Grusch, who has been a whistleblower on the subject of UFOs, UAPs, and government transparency. He's a special advisor now to the House UAP Task Force. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me on, Brett.
So since then, people say, where's the evidence? What's happening? Why don't we know more right now, almost 2 years later?
Well, certainly
the bacteria aren't pilots, though. If they're saying they recovered pilots that were non-human biologics, that's a good point, though. That's a very good point. The terminology can be manipulated for sure, Laura Blades. TR3B! Yes, it should be Nomad. Non-human could mean dog, cat, or monkey. We've sent all three up in rockets. Another good point, Chops ITMC. Very good point. He did grow a beard. He did.
The last administration didn't help, and my hearing, of course, was during the last administration, and they were not exactly super transparent on this issue, unfortunately.
Take that black pill. I'm gonna smack that black pill out of your hand, Laura Blades. No black pilling. I'm gray pilled. I will say I am definitely gray pilled right now, but I'm not gonna take the black pill. Don't you do it. Spit that black pill out, Laura Blades. Good things are gonna happen. Damn it. Keep praying on it. That's what I'm doing.
Fortunately, but now that the task force has been created, I've been able to, guide the members within the boundaries of what they're actually cleared for.
When people look at this, they look online, they say there's a lot out there. There's a lot of people talking about encounters. There's a lot of people talking about videos, and we've seen a lot of that. Can we just cut it down to, you believe that we have encountered alien beings and that they've come to Earth and that we know about it as a U.S. government?
That seems to be the case. I don't like to characterize necessarily where they came from. They're definitely...
Okay, so I like that he does that. He says that. That's important, and it means something. Not saying alien, and that's where I've gone with the crypto-terrestrial hypothesis, which I didn't know was a thing until I watched that interview with Michael Knowles and the rogue archaeologist. I always called them other terrestrial. Maybe beings that have been here longer than humans and advanced civilizations of the past might have figured out ways to traverse space and time in ways that we can't, or I don't know, maybe within the core of the Earth. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just a guy here in Southeast Missouri. Entry Nomad, once you've seen a UFO, all the conspiracy shit becomes real. I wouldn't say all of it, but I've seen some stuff in the sky that I don't know. Technically a UFO. I've recorded a few of them. Seen some really cool stuff out in the country. And that's where I think you get a better chance at seeing the things, because the light pollution's down, and there's some really cool stuff. I've seen some very interesting stuff in the sky. So every day is a good day. I don't take pills, but I'm probably retarded. I'm just gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little retarded. I'm kind of retarded. All right. Oh, yes. Demons. Some people do speculate that they're demons. Tucker Carlson was saying that he thinks the things that people think are aliens are demons, but I don't know.
Definitely some kind of non-human sentience, but it is true. Believe it or not, we've recovered the vehicles, and we actually have physical proof. And I was actually partially cleared into some of those activities. It was beyond oral testimony provided to me. I actually had partial access to the data and actually read the intelligence reports resulting from those programs.
Like,
and
with your own eyes,
Correct.
You saw it.
Yes.
And so when people say this is kooky, this is out there, there's nothing to back it up.
I don't speak for other parts of the government, but I can tell you NASA, which I speak for, is open.
Is that Buzz Aldrin?
Open and transparent with our data.
Do you believe what Mr. David Grusch said, or is he lying?
Whatever he said, where's the evidence?
What do you say?
Certainly members of this current administration are very, very well aware of this reality. Certainly the current president is very knowledgeable on this subject, and I trust his leadership on it. And I think he's assembled an A-team cabinet, and I really believe if Trump wants to be the greatest president and the most consequential leader likely in world history, he certainly has the
Same.
knowledge, the capabilities, and understanding
NASA
of
chief?
some of these sensitive government transparency
Bill Nelson?
issues.
I have access, and I speak to people about it. I've had actually meetings on it. People that are very smart and very solid have said they believe there is something out there. And, it makes sense that there could be. I've never been convinced, even despite that. I just, for some reason, it's not my thing.
So you think, one, he knows, and two, he's open to transparency on UAPs?
He certainly is very well informed on this issue. Leave it at that. I don't want to get ahead of what the president might want to reveal personally.
There's been a role.
Chop Science TMC with a really good point. Neil Armstrong. So Neil A is alien, if you flip it. It's a funny one.
To cover this up, you're saying, through administrations. And there have been people who have been threatened and told not to testify.
Castro.
I was...
Guys, follow Castro. He does content too. Considering doing a show about how you can explore higher dimensions. No bullshit. Suddenly have a lot of free time. Did you get, like, a lot of money or something? Or did you get fired? Or did you retire? I don't know. Oh, Bill Nelson. Thankfully, Viz getting Acre. There's some typos there, Jonathan. Yep.
Physically threatened even before I sent in my Intelligence Community Inspector General report under the previous administration. I actually had to go.
Well, hell, guys, apparently some of Thomas Massey's crew were threatened by the FBI with lawfare.
And seek legal protection that way because I was, literally in fear both professionally and in my personal life.
And when you mentioned in that testimony of recovering the pilots or remains non-human, that's something that you saw as far as the intelligence with your eyes?
Yes. And it is a very uncomfortable, even for me now, as somebody who's...
Jacob Castro, I hope things are going well for you, bud. Temporarily retired. Well, hopefully you find something that you're passionate about and that you're willing to put time and effort into. Sometimes you got to dip from a place. I've done that in the past where just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the damage to the spirit. But
seen it, experienced it, even talking about it, because it's so outside a normal person's worldview to understand.
So Jonathan saying, oops, Bill Nelson is about to get replaced, thankfully. Seems quite old.
That there is this biological sentience that have piloted these crafts that don't necessarily look 100% like you and I.
Were there pictures? There
were, yes.
Show the pictures. I want to see them, damn it. I want to see the pictures. They'll never tell us they'll use it for false flags, even with Trump, in my humble opinion, says Tenant Booth over there on Pill.net. It's quite possible. Like I said, it could be a distraction. And at this point, give me the distraction. I don't care. I kind of think some of it isn't, though. I think some of it's being is easily dismissed, for sure. Did I get a hit on YouTube? No, shoot, I got a... okay. Got a reply on YouTube. Shit. Interesting. Well, shoot, maybe I should check YouTube and see if someone's actually watching. Give me a second here. Probably not even a comment on my live stream on YouTube. Nope. On something else. Well, damn. I'm assuming my YouTube probably already got pulled down. Or just hindered, as it usually is. YouTube is still a thing. I know. It's the gay tube. The gay tube. It could be a parental distraction. I think some of it's distraction. I think some of it might be legit. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic. I've been paying attention to this stuff since I was like 15. So I'm all about this spiritual woo-woo stuff and the UFO stuff. I want to know, damn it. The truth is out there. I want to believe.
When I said from another planet or from outer space.
Really, Harry Toe? Okay. I've got to buy it. $25. I might have to buy it. They show the pictures in Age of Disclosure. Shit. Okay. Yeah, that's probably going to happen. That is probably going to happen. I want to watch it. I think it's cool. But you can Google 1990 Scottish UFO video. Oh yeah, I've seen that. See the video they're talking about? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. They like see him in the like in the doorway or whatever.
You said we don't know where they're from. Is it interdimensional? What are we talking about?
I've talked to a lot of occult graybeards on the program. That is a subject of hot debate on origin. As a guy trained in physics formally as well in my background, I leave an open mind on what the origin is. Certainly, there is the extraterrestrial hypothesis, and they could be coming from elsewhere off Earth, but I don't usually go there because I did not see that data, and I'm not conversant in the high confidence theories that the U.S. government had.
I'm not aware of any remains that the department has of any signs of
Lies.
extraterrestrial
Like her body language does tell me she's lying.
beings or activity or technology.
You say we, the U.S. government knows, but there are many other governments around the world. Do they know?
They have their own programs, and like I said 2.5 years ago, we have been in arms race with our peer competitors, namely Russia and China, and they have their own programs in this regard. And I was actually able to view a body of intelligence that discussed adversarial programs, and I'll leave it at that.
We've recovered things, you say, bodies and physical remains. Was there a sense that the motive of how they got here, what they were doing, was it peaceful, not peaceful?
We've seen a mixed bag of activity, and motive and intent, why they're visiting. That's once again, that gets into our assessments, not necessarily, we can't quite understand the intent of some of the sentients and why they're visiting. Could it be because we have interesting genetic material on Earth? We're a Jurassic Park tourist attraction for them. Could be a myriad of reasons.
For the other people who are coming out, you say to them what? You've obviously faced intimidation. You talked about harassment. There are reports that others have too.
I say that there's hope. Certainly, Congress values whistleblower information right now. And certainly, I believe there's an appetite with the administration to do the right thing on this as well. And there's some other things that are happening behind the scenes that I'll let the administration discuss when they're ready.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your time, and we'll follow every element. It's fascinating.
Yep. Thanks for having me on.
Good stuff. Ooh, a redacted clip was about to pop up. Hell yeah. I think this stuff is fascinating. You've had your Bigfoot encounter. Yes. Have you really? I heard some really interesting stuff out in the woods when I was hunting in the middle of the night, too. First of all, there were some interesting trees that were like the roots were up in another tree, and I guess maybe they fell over another tree, and that's why the bottom root cluster was up high. I don't know. There were some interesting broke off ones. A lot of trees were just snapping when we were out in the woods. There's some big ones that fell. But Harry Till was talking about the Scottish UFO one, and I think I've found what he's talking about. Yeah, I have seen this one. So this is not the one that I was thinking of where they open up the door and stuff, but yeah, this guy. Let's see if it'll bring it up. Yeah. There's that, but then there's also this one here. I think this is the one that I'm thinking of, where the dude was holding on to it. Let's see. Go back here. You could let me click on that. That'd be nice. Why can't I click on that one? Ah. Yeah, I watched a documentary on that one once, Harry Toe. It's cool stuff. Cool stuff. For fuck's sake, not that one? Which one are you talking about? It's the old guy holding one, right? Could be this one. Oh yeah, it's the kind of the diamond one. I think that's the one you're talking about. You're not sure you subscribe to the tree toppling thing? Maybe. Tenant Booth, I like the fact you're exploring these topics. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I think they're fun. I think it's fun to think about. Cool to. Anyone here watch Inverted? Yeah, Inverted World live on Rumble. They get some weird stories about UFOs, hauntings, Bigfoot, cryptids. Yes, they do. I love Inverted World. Shane Cashman is great. He's great. But the host is funny and says the moon and clouds aren't real. He does say that. Let me see, actually, if here we go. This is the one. Here we go. Robot text inside a pigskin wrap. Maybe. Here's the one that I was thinking of. Yes, the diamond-like one. And there's a plane there, right? It's interesting. And there's an older fellow that apparently has the actual like printout video photo. But yeah, that's apparently the one. It's fascinating. Not sure what it is. What's up, Bright Gaming? Yeah, that's an image, yeah. So do you have the video doesn't show up. Apparently, when I was researching it here on Brave, it said there's no actual video of it. But that's an image of it, I guess, yeah. Another fun channel for unexpected stuff is Max Force. Cool. Most tree toppling are just from storms, but some are sus. Some are sus. Most is just easily explained by nature, but there are some. So, anyone here watch? Let's see. Honk honk from Canada. Oh, America's hat. Have you guys killed all the ostriches yet? Are they all gone? Sad stuff about the ostriches in Canada. I wasn't happy to see that story come to a sad end like that. Very, very cruddy. Very cruddy. Guys, if you haven't smashed the like button yet, go ahead and just give me a second here and smash that like button. If you haven't reposted, commented here on Rumble, it would definitely help the channel out, from what I understand. That's what they tell me anyways. James Fox did a documentary about this. Nice. All right. Oh, let me check really quick on the repost. Cass with a comment and a repost. S. Ensign with a repost. Bolton Groin with a repost. And Real Hard Choose with a repost. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you guys. And yep, I definitely do. It's a great UFO video for James Fox. We might have to get after that on another show. But right now, it's at about 2.5 hours into the stream. And I think I might have one or two more little clips here for you. I think the UFO stuff could be legit. I'm optimistic, cautiously optimistic, to be honest, because they lie to us all the time. Why wouldn't they lie to us about this? If you start seeing stuff in the sky like dramatic holograms, that's Project Bluebeam, and it is bullshit, and it is definitely a psyop. Be careful. If you start seeing a bunch of different religious figures popping up in the sky saying stuff, also probably a psyop. Be careful. But I'm open to new information on the UFO stuff, the alien incursion, possibly. It's a possibility. But it's definitely a really going to be a real crappy day if they come out and they just say, nah, it's all military tech. I mean, I think most of it is military tech. But I think there are some that we're not 100% sure on. You know what else would be a crappy day? Porta potty getting dropped from hundreds of feet up. It's beginning to look a... You don't want that, guys. You don't want that when you're driving, just driving along in the morning, and then bam, bam, porta potty lands, splashes all over your car. It's horrible. Love the koala cowboy hat. This is a faux tricorn hat, Duck Fat. We reached fancy hat goal, Duck Fat. It happened. We hit that $50 goal tonight. Beautiful, beautiful support tonight from you amazing Killdozers here in the Dozer Den. Was that on purpose, or why was it hanging from a bridge? No, they were trying to get it up to their work zone, I guess, because they were working. They had a construction, the crane up there. So I guess they were trying to get it up on the platform or up on the bridge there, so they could actually use it. So. No, you can't comment to all posts, but thank you for reading chat. Heck yeah. I try to keep the chat is what fuels this show. So I love that we have people participating in the chat. So I like to try to interact with you guys. What's up, Shatter17? Aliens aren't real. They're demons. That's why the government is keeping it a secret. Maybe. It's a possibility. Aleister Crowley illustration of one of the demons that he ran into looked very, very similar to the Greys. It's quite interesting, Shatter. Quite interesting. Harry Toe, I hope it's military tech and fuck them and open free energy. Let's do it. 0 point free energy. We need it. It'd be great. It would be great. Let's see. Might be about all I had for you guys today. Yeah. Oh, one more silly. We got one more silly, guys. Real Hard Truths. Bill, what time are you planning to start tomorrow night? Well, I usually don't stream on Wednesdays. Real Hard Truths. Sully. I usually don't stream on Wednesdays. But I usually stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But Thursday's Thanksgiving, so I'll kind of probably coordinate with Lady Dozer and figure out if I'm going to do a stream on Thursday. If I do, it'll probably be watching The Age of Disclosure, or maybe if not that, maybe something else, John Candy movie or something. Thinking about do a watch party, but yeah, tomorrow I should be just chilling, but I might hop. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know, Sully. I'll let you know. This is a girthy geode, guys. It's quite girthy. You know what else is girthy? The balls on this lady for trying to use dyslexia to get out of a freaking $1,500 bill.
Hey, I was just calling today to let you know that we still haven't received your payment of $1,500 on the acid wash we did a week ago on your pool.
I don't think I received any invoice.
I mean, it does show that it was sent, but I can definitely send it again for you. Give me one moment.
Sure.
All right, I just sent that again. Can you confirm that you received it, please?
Dox the emails.
Did you mean $150, or is this like $1,500?
$1,500, ma'am. For the yes, $1,500.
I was expecting it to be a lot lower. I was expecting $150 because it's just an acid wash. It should not be this expensive.
I'm sorry that that's what you expected. However, we did give you a quote with a contract, and it was signed, and all of the quotes were in there for what everything was going to cost.
I mean, I do remember seeing the contract, but I remember it as $150 and not $1,500. I am a little dyslexic, by the way, so if you want to account for that and maybe switch the invoice back to
Oh yeah, Sully. Guys, check out Sully tomorrow. He'll be streaming. Let him know what time, and you can post your channel link in the chat there, Sully. Going to be streaming tomorrow because working Thursday through Friday, 36 hours. God bless you, good sir. Getting that holiday pay.
$50, that would be great. Thank you. It is a disability that you should be.
That can't be real, right? That's got to be AI. That's got to be fake. I don't know. All right, guys. We're going to find somebody to raid on pill.net and here on Rumble. Let's see. We'll raid our friends at Third Railify on Pilled. Let's see. Who do we want to raid here on the Rumbles? Give me a second. Give me a second. And thank you guys so much for the support tonight on a Tuesday. Absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. I appreciate each and every one of you amazing individuals. You'll donate a movie on Thursday, Age of Disclosure, or Planes, Trains, or Automobiles. Nice. Oh, damn. I might be going to get fast food. That's an idea, Harry Toe. That's an idea. I don't know. Do I routinely record your calls on camera? Probably fake. Yeah, probably fake. Most likely fake. It's funny, though. I'm going to raid your bed. Hell yeah, Shatter17. Rest well, good sir. A funny before I jump off. Rest well, Lord Blades. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you guys are having fun back here in the Dozer Den. I missed hanging out. Missed doing these shows, guys. It's been something that I enjoy it. So, future show can be on the Dominion thing. That is possible. There's some stuff going on there. What you got a funny? What you got, Entropy Nomad? What you got funny? Let me see who we're going to raid here on Rumble real quick. Lesson time. If you're a little dyslexic, don't read the contracts. That's true. You're very welcome, Tenant Booth. Glad you guys enjoyed the show tonight. Let's see. Do we just want to raid Third Railify over here too? Yeah. Let's go ahead and raid Third Railify here. Oh, look at that. Got some fun folks over there. It's a good. You got Yankee Free, Darnell, Simple Davy, the cunt from down under. Very good. Go for it, Entropy Nomad. If you got a funny, you got a joke or something that you want to say, get it out, Entropy. Get it out. We'll raid over to Third Railify. Good folks over there. Ooh, they're going to get that 1,100. They're going to catch me, guys. They stream a lot more than I do, so they are probably going to blow past me in followers, and I am happy for them. They do a damn good show. Got Gina and Sean and all the friends. Let me see. Let's see this funny from Entropy Nomad. Put that up there, and we'll initiate the raid here in a second. Ooh, what you got, Entropy? What you got? Funny about aliens, you say? Chad hates aliens. Let's check it out. Roommate alien prank goes wrong. Oh no, goes bad.
Yeah. It's like 3 in the morning. All right, ready? You know? Yeah. Okay, it's like 3 in the morning. We're outside Chad's bedroom. Chad, he hates aliens. Terrified. So we're gonna ready? Oh, shut the fuck up.
It's a way to get shot.
Stop! Commencing anal probe. Commencing anal probe.
Rolling.
Who's scared of aliens, Rob? Chad. And who's vulnerable to an alien attack while he's in the shower? Chad. Alien hands. Let's go quietly, though. Ready? Dude, shut the fuck up. Go. Why? Okay, it's a little after 4 a.m. Guess who
What dicks?
has an important meeting in the morning? Chad does. Guess who's attacking tonight? Let me get some aliens. Guys, you're quickly. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Chill.
That.
What is that thing? How the hell did you do that? Shoot, where'd it go? Soon I'm done with my meeting. Get out of there. Go. Get out of there. We're going to my own place tomorrow, all right? Check.
Ah!
Dude.
No, Chad, no. No. We started an intergalactic war. How dare he? Thanks for sharing, Entropy. Jokesters, yes, indeed. Yeah, that's how you get Shadow, get your beating of your life. Yeah. Yeah, it would be a very bad, very unwise for people who carry or have one ready just in case. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. See, we had Harry Toe with a repost. Appreciate you. Lord Blades with a repost as well. Thank you guys so much for that. Helping the channel grow. And if you haven't followed this channel yet, what are you waiting for? Smash the follow button. And all the places, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Dozer Den. I'll be back on maybe Thursday. I'll keep you guys up to date in the Discord and on X as to what the plans are. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let us play the Dozer Den theme song, and I will send you guys over to Third Railify on Pill.net and here on Rumble. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Each and every one of y'all.
Land of power, land of light, exceptional rage, endless fight, patriot bulldozer, leading the way, crushing all foes, making them pay.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys sometime later this week. Maybe Thursday, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways, y'all have yourselves a good one.